Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
What's going on, folks, and thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of True Capitalist Radio. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Once again, it's another edition of Baller Friday, and I hope everybody out there is having a decent Baller Friday. Unfortunately, if you were invested in any market today, you saw an economic retraction on a lot of different things. The thing on everybody's mind at this point in time is obviously the European debt crisis. It looks like there is a complete divide amidst the leadership in the European Union on how to remedy the European debt crisis. And for whatever reason, these goddamn Europeans do not want to let go of socialism, even though it's proven that it's just a stagnant form of social order that provides no type of human progress whatsoever. On the contrary, socialism just allows people to just kind of waller in their goddamn mediocrity. And it's a failed ideology. It is a failed, just a form of social order. It's pathetic, and these goddamn Europeans just don't want to let it go. They don't want to let it go, and unfortunately, there's a complete divide in the European Union on how to remedy this debt crisis, and as a result, that spooked the markets. Moreover, we had the president's job speech last night, which obviously went over the guesstimated estimates of the potential price tag of this job speech. I had alluded to earlier that the reports were coming out at about $330 billion, but instead it's about, $450 billion now? $450 billion, and according to the speech, he has it all paid for? Yeah, okay. This is another thing that spooked the markets, for Christ's sake. It was more of the same. Now, me personally, I didn't see the president's speech live. I saw it on a replay because I was too busy watching that damn ball game. At least the NFL are still playing like they're proud to have jobs out there because it was a great game, but I'm not a sports show, but that's what I was doing. I was out here on 6th Street, watching the goddamn ball game. And let me tell you, you go into any sports-like bar out here in Austin, Texas, and watch a sporting event, it's like going aboard a ship of pirates. It's just unbelievable. It's great. And I hope that you all have that kind of same experience within your local municipality at some bar somewhere, but unfortunately I'm sure that's not the case. So anyway, let's continue going, folks. Once again, Barack Obama's speech, another factor on spooking the markets. It didn't send any kind of confidence whatsoever. And what for? It's just spending more money, Spending more money. You're printing out more money. You're obligating more spending for a problem that's only been made worse by what? Spending more money. Give me a break. horrible, disgusting. I mean, you couldn't get, the bipartisanship in that speech was just so much in the air, it was disgraceful. You know, did you see John Boehner back there with Joe Biden? Did y'all see that? I mean, this guy tried everything within his power to not, make some kind of a disgusting, disgraceful face, like he was about to puke or something. But you could tell John Boehner is just, he didn't really appreciate a lot of the malarkey that was being presented by our president, which, of course, spooked the markets today. And let's be honest, folks, another factor, I know there's a lot of people that aren't talking about this whatsoever in the business channels, but I'm going to talk about it. Another factor that's spooking the markets is a potential terrorist attack that is alleged to be credible. According to sources out here, there's a alleged attack being scheduled on the anniversary of 9/11. You have high alert kind of procedural processes going on. In New York City, Washington, D.C., a lot of people on high alert. You got a lot of law enforcement walking around out there, folks. There's a supposed credible source that states that the new man in command of Al-Qaeda, was it Zawahiri? Zawahiri is actually attempting to coordinate another attack on the scheduled anniversary of 9/11, 10 years, folks. For all of you folks that don't know, it's been 10 years since that horrific event. And this is what, in my opinion, has spooked the markets also, because we all remember when 9/11 happened, and if you were invested in the markets, it just completely collapsed. I mean, it looked like there was just a damn free fall, for Christ's sake. It was just unbelievable. So as a result, you have a lot of investors selling off. This is a major sell-off, down 300 points out here in the Dow Jones Industrial. All right? And the reason is I think there's a lot of investors that want to cash out just in case there's any kind of terrorist act that's implemented on American soil that's as devastating or just as devastating as 9/11. They don't want their liquidity or they don't want their assets in the markets. I guarantee you, I think that this is a factor. None of these business channels are talking about it, but I am talking about it. I think that this is a definite factor. This is why you're having a major sell-off. And I just think this is a minor retraction. Today I went out and bottom fed because I know these prices aren't going to stay here much longer. Now, let's be honest. I mean, I don't think that Europe falling, yeah, it'll have a minor retraction on our economy, minor retraction on our markets, for Christ's sake. But let's be honest. I mean, if Europe falls, that means that the United States can seize the position that's going to be vulnerable by these dumb Europeans pissing and moaning and killing each other to implement socialism, not to implement socialism, so on and so forth. And meanwhile, America can stand up and kind of suffice the needs that are going to be in demand during this particular skirmish. So I don't particularly see anything really negative in the long term if Europe falls within its own socialism. I just think that, today's sell-off was a little bit more than just European debt fears. All right, I'm serious. It's a little bit more than European debt fears. It was the situation yesterday with the job speech by the president. It's the anniversary of 9/11, and of course the heightened alert about a supposed credible threat that is a alleged terrorist act, some kind of truck bomb. I mean, there's all kinds of reports coming out. Anyway, it's got America metropolises on high alert out here. So this is another factor, in my opinion. We saw a major sell-off today. People just want to cash out, hold it in liquid, see what happens, and if nothing happens on 9/11, folks, I guarantee you people are going to go back into that market. All right, I wouldn't be surprised to see another jump up 200, 300 points. I guarantee you. I guarantee it, folks. All right, remember, this is a helter-skelter. This is a helter-skelter market, for Christ's sake. We got a pussy-whip version of an investment community out here that just completely overreacts upon news, like I said, upon mergers, upon better-than-expected earnings, upon negative earnings, upon economic data. They just react on anything. It's really disgusting. There's no kind of investment fundamentals going on out here, and it's horrible. I mean, seriously, it's a tragedy. I'm ashamed that I'm actually trading in the same markets as some of these pussy-whip bastards that are out here just kind of, taking their goddamn assets and putting it in and out, in and out, in and out. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. All right? Where else are you going to go? Now that we've got that tirade out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the market, shall we? Because once again, we saw a lot of sell-offs today. I mean, we saw major retractions. Major retractions. Let's get to the Dow Jones Industrials. It was down today 303.68 points, a percentage decrease of 2.69% on the day. I mean, good God. Closing out the Dow Jones Industrials at 10,992.10 points for the Dow Jones Industrials. Once again, I bottom fed. I was bottom feeding on some of these low blue chips. I was bottom feeding on some of these low tech stocks. A lot of things to be bottom feeding on for long-term investment, folks. Not to mention, if you have the ability to day trade, there's a lot of liquidity to be able to be made in these volatile markets. I mean, you just have to pull up a chart of the Dow Jones Industrial, S&P, NASDAQ, and take a look at those peaks and valleys. You understand? Just take a look at the ups and downs throughout a day's chart. I mean, this is where, if you're a day trader, if you can legally day trade, thanks to Yes We Can regime over here, prohibiting those that don't have $50,000 in their brokerage account from doing so. But if you're lucky enough to day trade, there is so much capital, so much liquid to be made out here. I mean, just on holding stocks for like 15 minutes in some cases. Holding stocks for 5 minutes in some cases, an hour, 2 hours. I mean, that's what day trading is about. It's being able to capitalize on the patterns of these particular goddamn peaks and valleys that we see in these volatile charts out here. All right? And every trade that you make, every little piece of liquid that you make with every trade, it accumulates, and at the end of the day, you look at it and you say, all right, this is what we need to do with this liquid. We need to parlay it into other financial instruments for long-term investment, because like I have always said, long-term investment reigns supreme. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I know there's a lot of ass clowns out there that are just, I don't know what he's talking about. Well, these are the idiots that are going to be in the same bread lines with all these other losers out here waiting for Big Brother government to give them their handout. And Big Brother government ain't going to be there at some point. I know that they think that it's going to go on forever. It's not. Just ask the Europeans at this point in time, huh? Take a look at Greece. Let me tell you something. Greece is going to go riot once again because they're nothing but a bunch of disrespectful, disgusting scoundrels that want to continue this socialist experiment when there's no way they can't continue it. They can't afford it. They can't afford it. So anyway, let's continue going, shall we? Hold on, let me implement chat martial law. We got a bunch of fruit bowls up in here. Hey, engineer, implement chat martial law on these assholes, all right? All right, go ahead and implement it. Jesus Christ, we don't need these idiots to sit over here and scroll these ridiculous, dumb comments. I'm bored. I don't like it. The reason you're bored is because you're a pathetic loser. The reason you're bored is because you're a waste of life. The reason that you're bored listening to this broadcast, particularly at this point in time, is because the simplicity that is within your head is so simple that I'm sitting here spoon-feeding you assholes economic opportunities to make your life prosper, and instead you're just sitting there, I'm bored, I don't get it. I'd rather watch My Little Pony. I'd rather watching... So I tell you what, if you're bored, get the hell out of here, you stupid, pathetic loser, all right? I don't even want you as a participant or as a listener to my show if you're bored right now, all right? You're a waste of flesh. If it were up to me, I would just completely relinquish all these dumbass entitlements that enable to sustain your pathetically anal life so that you'd actually either have to go out and work or you'd starve to death. All right, either way, I don't give a shit. It'd be great. Anyway, let me continue going, shall we? Let's S&P 500, it's down 31.67 points, a percentage decrease of 2.67%, closing out today at 1,154.23 points for the S&P 500. We've got the NASDAQ closing out down 61.15 points, a percentage decrease of 2.42% on the day, closing out the NASDAQ at 2,467.99 points. Bro, I mean, let me tell you, it was horrible. Unbelievably horrible. But once again, it wasn't just exclusively based upon European debt fears. There were a lot of different factors on this sell-off today, not just the European debt fears, but obviously Barack Obama's speech last night didn't help the confidence of the markets any, all right? And secondly, 9/11. The anniversary of 9/11. I mean, anybody who was invested in the market on that day knew that they lost a lot of money, if you held generous amounts of equities in your portfolio. I mean, everybody sold off, and there's a lot of investors that are selling off right here before the weekend. They're going to wait and see if there's any kind of credible evidence that this potential terrorist act that's going to coincide with the anniversary of 9/11 is actually going to come to fruition. And if it doesn't, well, then they're going to come back Monday morning. It's going to be business as usual, and we're going to see increases in the equities markets. I guarantee you. All right? Because the reason that I'm saying that this is happening, and the reason that I'm making this a point is because these investors are scared. They're impulsive. I mean, just look at the past year of days trading, for Christ's sake. It's horrible. They're running with their damn heads cut off. They don't know what to do. They're completely impulsive. They're reactionary. They're like some dumb broad on the rag. I mean, good Lord. And let me tell you, just to reinforce the helter-skelter analysis that I'm giving you here, let's take a look at commodities, right? You'd think, hey, you saw a major sell-off in equities, there would be some major increases in commodities, right? Wrong. Absolutely wrong. Let's take a look at commodities. Energy, a major sell-off for some reason. Brent crude, for all the folks that don't know what Brent crude is, it's the crude oil that's shipped off to Europe and Asia. You dumb milky lickers, I've been saying that 100 times, and I still get people that, I don't know what that is. But Brent crude is down. It is down $1.96, a percentage decrease of 1.71% on the day, closing out Brent crude at $112.59 per barrel of Brent crude oil. Let's go to gasoline. We also saw a sell-off on gasoline futures. They're down $28, a percentage decrease of 2.90% on the day. Let's get to heating oil. Another sell-off. I'm telling you, this is all negative numbers here. You know, even in the goddamn commodities, we're seeing negative numbers. Heating oil down $5.93, a percentage decrease of 1.95% on the day. We've got natural gas futures down. I mean, look, just everything's down. You would think that you saw major sell-offs in the equities, you would see those sell-offs come into commodities. Absolutely not. This is why I'm telling you, helter-skelter. Natural gas is down 6 cents, a percentage decrease of 1.63% on the day. And, of course, WTI sweet crude is down. All right, it is down. That's even with a lot of these refineries that are being evacuated because of this Hurricane Nate situation that's transpiring in the Gulf of Mexico. All right, and we're still seeing decreases in WTI. So what the hell? All right, helter-skelter, WTI is down $1.94, a percentage decrease of 2.18% on the day. 2.18% on the day decrease for WTI, closing out at $87.11 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. Let's get to the agriculture, shall we? Canola finally saw some kind of green here in the commodities. Canola is up $3.50, a very modest increase. That's a percentage increase of 0.61%. Cocoa continues to see its descent. All right, cocoa is down $38, a percentage decrease of 1.31% on the day. Good Lord. And, oh, man. Did everybody see coffee? Huh? Did everybody see the sell-off on coffee? I mean, we've been seeing nothing but increases within at least the past week and a half in coffee futures, right? All right? Did everybody see the goddamn sell-off, for Christ's sake? Coffee is down $14.10, a percentage decrease of, get this, 4.96% on the day. I mean, good God. Woo, man. I would hate to be holding any kind of coffee stock today because you know it definitely took a nosedive. Not just stocks, ETFs, equities, futures, the whole 9 yards. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Let's continue going, shall we? We got corn futures, unfortunately, going up modestly today while everything's going down. How convenient. Corn futures are up $2.50, a percentage increase of 0.34%. Cotton is down today, $1.76, a percentage decrease of 1.55%. Now, does this mean, once again, that we're seeing decreases in cotton? Does this mean that you ass clowns, you sicko little brony, over feminine physical attribute perverts that are out here sporting this goddamn Ed Hardy crap and all this Abercrombie Fitch crap, does this mean that you're going to put clothing that actually fits your disgusting feminine bodies, for Christ's sake? Because I'm sick and tired. I mean, I'm out here in Austin, Texas. I see these bastards. They're out here with their damn Ed Hardy shirts, 8 damn sizes too small for themselves, showing man boobs, for Christ's sake. And who are they trying to attract with this type of goddamn fashion attire? Are they trying to attract women? I mean, are women actually giving a piece of ass to assholes that are actually dressing up in this crap? I mean, it's stupid. I mean, there's a picture of a freaking goldfish and some Chinese letters on it, and $95 for the T-shirt. I mean, give me a freaking break, man. Sick of you damn little fruit bowls out here that are showing off.
I'm going to show off my over-feminine body so that I can attract women to bitch me around like the little brony bitch that I am. Oh, my God.
Give me a freaking break. All right, I mean, put some freaking clothes on, fruit bowl. That's all I'm saying. Put your freaking clothes on. Anyway, let's continue going. Cotton's down. I think I already said that. Let's, wheat, for all you assholes that like whole wheat bread or, whole wheat pizza crust or, shoving wheat up your ass. I don't care what you like wheat for. It's down today. You're going to pay a lot less for it. It's down $13.50. A percentage decrease of 1.60% on the day. We got sugar also decreasing slightly, 15 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.54%. We got soybean futures going up for some reason, $8.50 today. And lumber, oh my God, we saw a major sell-off in lumber after seeing increases. Lumber is down $10, a percentage decrease of 3.5%. But once again, that's just temporary in my personal opinion because, we're seeing more devastations headed towards our way. I mean, we're seeing it in hurricanes, we're seeing it in floods, and, where are these people going to get the materials to go out and rebuild? Well, they have to go out and get it in lumber. What are they going to build? I don't know. I'm just speculating. I'm just saying, I'm just sowing seeds. Come on now. But anyway, that little 3.5% dip doesn't meet the 15.5% you probably made on your goddamn money when I suggested to entertain some possible plays in this arena. Let's continue going. We got oat futures down $5, a percentage decrease of 1.42%. We've got soybean oil futures up 38 cents, a percentage increase of 0.65%. And for whatever reason, the bull-nosed bull dykes did not come out for the wool futures today. It looks like Rosie O'Donnell and the Ellen DeGeneres has stayed home because wool futures are flat today. No change in the wool futures. Let's get to the metals, shall we? I mean, okay, once again, if you would think as a traditional investor, when you see such decreases in the equities markets, traditionally you would think that you would see increases in commodities, right? Wrong. All right, that's not what happened, and it just reflects here in the metals. It reflects, all right? It reflects the goddamn helter-skelter kind of roller coaster ride that we are going through in this goddamn market. This goddamn investment community are a bunch of, for lack of a better term, pussy whip bastards reacting on pure emotional impulsiveness. They're like chicks on the rag. I'm telling you, it's like that time of the month all of the time for these goddamn investors out here. But anyway, helter-skelter market. Metals are down. I mean, did you see a major decrease in copper today? I mean, I don't know what the hell that was about. Copper was down $14.25, a percentage decrease of 3.44% on the day. I mean, good God! I mean, let's go to gold, shall we? At least gold saw somewhat increase. I mean, there was some major volatility in the gold, for Christ's sake. I mean, did everybody see day's chart on gold today? Major volatility, unfreaking believable, all right? But still, it ended up on the plus side very minimally, and it was up $2.70, a percentage increase of 0.15% on the day for gold, closing out at $1,860.20 per troy ounce of gold. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know? I'm not joking. You know, I'm not kidding around, for Christ's sake. It makes no sense. You'd think that you'd see such a goddamn sell-off, like 300 points down in the Dow Jones Industrials, that these people that are selling off in the equities would parlay it in the metals for any kind of thing, a hedge against inflation, to ride the gold bubble, whatever the case might be. They've cashed out is what they've done here today, folks. That's why I'm saying that this anniversary of 9/11 has definitely spooked the market, on top of the job speech that the president has given, and, of course, that ridiculous garbage in Europe about them pissing and moaning about how they don't want their socialism taken away from them or whatever the case might be. But you take all these factors in consideration, folks, and I think that the leading factor of today's sell-off in the equities markets was the goddamn the president's speech, obviously, because everybody was looking to that to potentially, I don't know what investors were really hoping for in that speech, but the 9/11 anniversary, you know, I mean, it is spooking the market. I mean, you could tell. I mean, there's just taking a look at these charts, there's a lot of people just cashing out. They're cashing out. Every time we saw an uptrend in today's markets, everybody was cashing out, for Christ's sake. I mean, it has really spooked the markets, folks. But I'm speculating that if nothing happens, if there's no actual terrorist act that's implemented on American soil during the anniversary, I think that everything will be just fine Monday morning. I think that they're going to have bottom feeders come in and probably bring up the market at least 200 points, in my opinion. All right? But I think that the goddamn investors are spooked out here. They're spooked. Anyway, let's continue going, shall we? Silver. All right, so a major sell-off today once again. I mean, and this is what I was telling you about silver. I mean, it's going to be a very volatile, way more volatile than gold, if that's even, you know, if you can even fathom that. But silver is also a volatile commodity. It's a very helter-skelter situation on there. I believe, though, that in the short term, here within the next, I would say 3 months, unless, of course, these goddamn ridiculous commodity exchanges like the CME Group or COMEX, if they decide to raise the margin requirements again to try to, I don't know, I guess lower the cost of the commodity artificially, I have no idea why they continue to do that. But as I've speculated, I think they're doing it because, well, let's be honest, they were bailed out by Barack Obama. You know, they were bailed out by the liberal regime, for Christ's sake, and as a result, I'm sure that they owe it to the old Barack Obama liberal regime to, just in case, the economy looks bad, for these exchanges to kind of, cook the books, if you will, try to artificially bring down the cost of silver and gold. And why would they do this? Well, because silver and gold is a gauge on the integrity of currency. You understand? The integrity of currency is gauged upon the price of these commodities. And whenever you see a high price for these commodities, and I'm talking about silver and gold, that means that the currency in general is gone completely kaput. Do you understand that? It's gone completely kaput, for Christ's sake. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, I thought we were on chat martial law, engineer. I thought we were on chat martial law. Put it back, for Christ's sake. What are you doing? I thought I could put it back on, for Christ's sake. I don't want to see these scumbags flapping their fat Cheeto-stained finger. Put it back on, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, man. When I tell you to take it off, I'll tell you to take it off. Let me taking it off, for Christ's sake. I don't care what these idiots are saying. Screw these people, all right? They're lucky I'm here. It's Baller Friday, for Christ's sake. I could be out there on 6th Street right now, Miller time, baby. That's what I could be doing, but instead, look what I'm doing. I'm shooting pearls to these idiots, and they don't care. They don't give a crap. So do not, and I'll repeat, do not goddamn take off chat martial law again. Do you understand that, boy? Good. Anyway, sorry, folks. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I'm getting off keister here. I'm trying to conduct the market analysis here that I usually do here in the first hour, but unfortunately I'm being sidetracked by these assholes who continue to just flap their fat sausages of fingers on their keyboards, talking all kinds of malarkey, trying to be text chat warriors. And I tell you this right now, they're lucky this is a goddamn little internet chat room. They're lucky this isn't some bar room or some place that I could physically get my hands on some of these text chat warriors out here, because it ain't nothing, and I repeat, it ain't nothing for me to whoop a man's ass. And that's all there is to it, all right? That's all I'm going to say about it. All right? It ain't nothing for me to whoop a man's ass. So anyway, let me continue going. I got off keister here because goddamn engineers, I don't know what the hell he's doing, but do your job for Christ's sake, all right? All right, good. We got livestock. I think that's what we're at. Livestock. Live cattle futures are down today also. They're down $1.02, a percentage decrease of 0.86%. Cattle feeder is down 75 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.55%. And for all those fat, jelly-ass, greasy ham-bone, you fat, jelly-ass, greasy ham-bones that like to shove a couple of ham bones down your goddamn gullet, well, let me tell you, you're going to continue to pay for it because lean hogs are up. They're up 35 cents, a percentage increase of 0.42%, and that, my friends, is the markets for your ass. Woo! I want to say happy Baller Friday to all the true capitalists that are tuning in and listening to the broadcast, and all you other assholes that aren't capitalists, well, you know, you deserve a smack as far as I'm concerned, all right? You know, I don't really care if you listen to me or not. I really don't want non-capitalists to listen to me. Unfortunately, we seem to have a lot of non-capitalists, a bunch of socialists, a bunch of disgusting, despicable human vermin that mooch off of the American taxpayer, who seem to just come in here and try to, I don't know, agitate the situation like we really give two rats' asses of sorts. But we're not going to let them bother us today. You understand that? It's Baller Friday, all right? So we're not going to let them bother us. All right, we're not going to let them. We got chat martial law going on. If you're just coming into the live chat room, folks, we've got chat martial law implemented out here. We got a lot of cyber vermin, a bunch of cyber hooligans up here, a bunch of text chat warriors attempting to try to flex nuts, if you will. And I really don't want to see them today. You understand? I don't really want to see them today. This is Baller Friday, and I'm not going to let these assholes ruin Baller Friday for me. All right? They've ruined the past few of them. I'm not letting them do it today. You understand that? So anyway, give me a drink. Give me my goddamn drink, for Christ's sake. Oh man, here we go. We got a rocks glass here. And for all you folks that are wondering, there's a lot of banging going on. Once again, in the office building that I reside in, we've got a headquarters of a major corporation moving in on the complete and total floor. So they're doing a whole kind of renovation up there. I mean, sometimes I wonder if they're mud wrestling or something up there. There's a lot of banging. And moreover, we also have some construction going on around the building where I'm at. I mean, we have a lot of prosperity, a lot of growth happening here in Austin, and I'm very proud to be a part of it. I'm very proud to be conducting business here, and if you hear that in the background and don't like it, well, tough titty, all right? Tough titty. Anyway, give me some drink here. I got myself some more Macallan, folks. I've really got a little taste for that single malt Scotch the last few evenings that I've been having it. So as a result, we're going to continue to have that right now. That's right, folks. And for you folks that are unfamiliar with what I'm talking about, Macallan is aged 25 years, single malt Scotch. You know, it's one of those things that are just unbelievable, smooth. You know, it's just, if you're a Scotch drinker, I guarantee you'd appreciate it, you'd love it. And for you folks that aren't Scotch drinkers, most Scotches, most of them are blended malts, all right? Blended, not single, blended malt Scotches. And this is a single malt Scotch. It's great, aged 25 years, Macallan, very expensive Scotch. I don't want to say the price because I'm sure a lot of people out here would get their feelings hurt, and I don't want to get anybody's feelings hurt for Baller Friday. You understand that? Anyway, let's continue going out here. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. We've got chat martial law going on because these ass clowns don't know how to act. You know, as a matter of fact, I need to go ahead and pour some of this Macallan. Let me take the damn cork off this son of a bitch here. Let me take this cork. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Let's pour some of this son of a bitch in. Love on the rocks. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, man. Here we go. Hey, cheers to all the folks that are out there who are true capitalists, who are listening to the True Capitalist radio show. And you know what? Screw all these moochers of life who are threatening the civility of civilization because they don't want to do nothing but, you know, smoke drugs and watch cartoons all day. So cheers. Cheers to the capitalists out there that are listening to me throughout the world. Cheers. Oh, man. Oh, that is great. Single malt scotch, baby. Aged 25 years. Woo! Oh, man. I want to say what's going on to all the tens of thousands of true capitalists that are listening to me right now. And I don't even want to really do Twitter shout-outs. I usually would do some Twitter shout-outs right about now, but I really don't feel like it because I don't think these finger spankers that are out here talking garbage to me, specifically in this goddamn chat room, I don't think they deserve it. I don't think they deserve it, so I'm not going to give it to them. That's all there is to it, all right? Pieces of trash. And don't lift that goddamn chat martial law there, engineer. Do you understand what I'm saying? Well, don't do it. I don't want to see these assholes and their stupid little comments. I really don't care about their comments. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't care what these people have to say. If they don't like it, well, then get out of here, all right? Get the hell off my show. Do you think I'm begging for you to listen to my show, you filthy maggots? Huh? Huh? Do you think I'm really care if you sit here and listen to me, you disgusting, despicable mooses? Huh? Piece of garbage. Anyway, let me calm down here, folks. I know I'm going off keister, but man, these people in the chat room are making me sick. Anyway, 646-652-4869. Let's talk a little bit about Obama's little jobs plan that he laid out last night, which, of course, did nothing to help the confidence in the markets. And as we can see, down 300 points in the Dow Jones Industrials, the commodities with no kind of gains or any kind of actual legitimate gains out here, for Christ's sake. Barack Obama's doing a lot more of the same. A lot more of the same, baby. You're just going to keep spending, keep spending, keep spending, keep spending. For what? I mean, your first Keynesian experiment of stimulus package 2, which gave out $1 trillion that we didn't have, was a failure. And we all know, folks, I mean, all those of us that actually know the game out here, we all know that stimulus package 2 was nothing more than the liberal regime paying back all those that donated to their campaign contribution accounts, all right? You know it, and I know it. So don't sit over here and pretend like, oh, it was actually, you know, supposed to help the economy and they just they didn't anticipate certain factors. Bull crap. You know it, and I know it. And this is why you have the market reacting the way it's reacting out here. No kind of confidence whatsoever the president instilled. All he said was, you better pass this bill. He said that like 20 times or something like that. You better pass this bill. You better pass this bill. I mean, are you kidding me, Mr. President? I mean, we need some leadership. We need some statesmen here, all right? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I want to hear what you have to say about it, all right? 646-652-4869 is the number to call. Let's take some calls. What do you think about Obama out here? 847, what's up? What do you think about Obama?
Happy Baller Friday.
Hey, what's up, man? Happy Baller Friday, man. What's going on?
Nothing, man. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. It's good to hear from you. You know, hey, stay right there, 847, because it sounds like you're a little inebriated, but I want to just have some good fun with you. You understand? Because I think it's about time for everybody's favorite game, and it's Guess the Minority. That's right, folks. I heard a little bit of an ethnic twang in this person's voice. I could be wrong, but maybe I'm just so anxious to play everybody's favorite game, and I'm talking about Guess the Minority, folks. It's everybody's favorite game, so go ahead and post your guesses right now in the chat room, folks. It's everybody's favorite game. Anyway, let's go ahead and turn it off, engineer. All right, 847, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm not bad, man. How you doing? So what's your favorite food, man?
I don't know. Pizza?
Pizza? Are you Oriental?
Nope.
Yeah, you're Oriental. It took him a while there. Did you hear him? He's like, nope. He had to think. Who has to think about what they are, huh? Who has to think about what the hell they are? No. Give me a break. Come on, just admit it. You're an Oriental, aren't you, 847?
Actually, I'm Indian.
Ah, you're lying. You're lying your ass off. You wish you were Indian. You were probably born in Thailand, or you're probably one of those Orientals that have some of the Indian influence out there, and you probably wish that you were Indian. I don't know, because they're smarter or something. But no, come on, all right? You're goddamn Oriental, aren't you, boy?
Okay, I am Oriental.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Yes. I freaking love this game, man. I freaking love this game. Anyway, man, hey, 847, what do you have to say about Obama, man? Thanks for having fun with it. What do you have to say about Obama? Go ahead and say whatever you have to say.
Well, I'm just saying his stimulus package crap is lots of bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, did it do anything? $1 trillion, you just gave it to assholes that donated to the campaign contribution accounts to him and his friends. And did it do anything? No. You know what it did? It helped these people in Wall Street that he bailed out go to these $10,000, $15,000, $50,000 a head dinners that Barack Obama's speaking at every damn weekend. You know that?
Yeah.
I mean, don't you believe that is like pretty much giving out our tax money to get it? I mean, it's one of the biggest money laundering. I don't even want to talk about it. Anyway, thanks a lot, 847. You were a good sport, man. Let's take another caller here. That guy was pretty cool. 215, what's going on? You're on the horn.
Hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, do you have autism?
Stupid dumb brony. 347, what's up? What do you think about Obama?
Hey, Ghost, I have a couple questions for you.
Well, go ahead.
Okay, so in the intro of your show, it says you live a year in a beautiful Skyline office, but you said that there's renovations upstairs. How do you have a Skyline upstairs?
You know that there's multiple floors in buildings, asshole. You know, I mean, Jesus Christ. Get this in. Get him off, engineer, for Christ's sake.
I mean, how can somebody be working upstairs if you're like in a Skyline office? I don't get it. It's stupid.
I mean, good Lord. Give me a freaking break. I mean, have you seen the amount of buildings that are out here in Austin, Texas? All right, I mean, some of these things have 35 floors, for Christ's sake, you stupid asshole. Good Lord, what the hell are you talking about? I got a Skyline office. I am looking out here right now. I can see buildings, for Christ's sake. You know, I can see the damn Capitol building from right here. If I go, let me tell you, if I get up from my chair and I go close to the window, for Christ's sake, I can actually see 6th Street right here. As a matter of fact, I should be on 6th Street right now. All right, but unfortunately, I'm sitting over here messing around with you brony assholes, and you poop shoot playing lovers, and you muff divers, and you long-haired liberals, and all the other jerks. And screw you, 6th Street doesn't suck. You come down here and party, and then you'll have another outlook on the damn street itself. 6th Street rocks. All right, you come down here and talk that garbage. Let me have a drink. These people are pissing me off. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Woo! Anyway, I don't know. I was taking callers here. I got off keister because we got a lot of jerk dicks in here talking garbage. So let's go ahead and take some more callers here. We're talking about Obama. I want to hear what people have to say about him. All right, 214, what's up? What do you think about Obama?
Hey, what's up, Ghost?
How's it going?
Not bad. I've hated Obama since his campaign started.
I wouldn't say, you shouldn't use the word hate. I mean, you just dislike the man's policies and the way he views the world more is what you should say.
Well, okay, yeah, I dislike it, but you get the point.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit curious. Who are you going to vote for in the next election?
Well, I'm still kind of got my hat in the air, if you will, but I kind of like the way Perry basically put his balls on the table in the last GOP debate, basically calling out Social Security for the goddamn Ponzi scheme that it is. All right, he wasn't afraid to say it. You saw Mitt Romney backpedaling. You saw Mitt Romney backpedaling. I don't think that's right. Social Security. I mean, I think that Rick Perry went out there and said, hey, this is a goddamn Ponzi scheme, and that's all there is to it. It needs to be ended. And anybody who doesn't say that it is a Ponzi scheme is lying their ass off. They're doing a disservice here. Moreover, I like the way Perry was non-apologetic about executing the riffraff of society out here in Texas. I mean, I find it rather appalling that individuals are just kind of shocked that Rick Perry has put to, 230 some odd people to execution, for Christ's sake. People are shocked by this. I mean, that's what they should be doing to criminals. That's what they should be doing to people that kill people, for Christ's sake. Armed robbers that shoot people. All right, that's what they should be doing to these damn Woody Allen butt-loving pedophiles. That's what they should be doing to these people. But no, you got these liberals out here think they can rehabilitate these scumbags, You know what I'm saying? I think they can rehabilitate these goddamn scumbags, for Christ's sake. So, look, I'm not saying who I'm going to vote for at this point in time. I mean, there's still a lot of people that haven't joined the election, that are contemplating joining. There could be other people in other parties, so on and so forth. But, Rick Perry, he's given me a little bit of optimism as it relates to the right wing of the political spectrum. And moreover, he is the governor of the state of Texas. And he's been the governor of the state of Texas for a long period of time. And during the 2008 economic crisis, when everybody was losing value on their homes all across America, we had a major economic retraction. A lot of people got laid off, so on and so forth. We didn't really see the amount of economic devastation that was so prevalent all across the United States down here in Texas. We didn't see it. I didn't see it. I mean, I didn't feel it, for Christ's sake. I mean, on the contrary, the real estate prices out here in Texas went up. I mean, I sold my house out there in Leander, for Christ's sake, for, at least 4 or 5 times what I paid for it because of the increase in real estate. Ended up buying a high-rise condominium out here in Austin, Texas that overlooks the city. Brilliant, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And since I've been living at this damn high-rise condominium, it's rised in value since I've been living there. I've only been living there for about a year, for Christ's sake. So, once again, I mean, you have to look at a statesman upon his record and upon what his state has done in his tenure. And let me tell you something right now. I mean, I have prospered fairly well out here in Texas. There's no state income tax. There's, really, really low regulation out here for most businesses. It's great. I love Texas. I love being out here. I mean, you can carry a gun out here anywhere you want to. You can go and drive 85 miles per hour on the freeway. It's just great. It's just a great state. God bless Texas. Matter of fact, let me have a cheers. Cheers for Texas, for Christ's sake. Give me a cheers for Texas. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Anyway, 646-652-4869. We're talking about Obama here. I want to hear what people have to say about him, if they like him, if they think that they're for him. I want to hear from you. All right? Let's see, who else do we got on the switchboard here? 563, what's up? What do you think about Obama?
Hey, it's Capitalist Clear.
What?
I just want to talk about Obama.
Well, talk about Obama. Go ahead.
I really like this new plan of his. That chocolate man sure knows what he's doing.
What the hell? You're listening to a little fruity ass, like gay club music. Are you at a gay club already or something, or what?
I'm Capitalist Clear.
Just get this idiot. Get him off, for Christ's sake. Give me a break. Major fail, for Christ's sake. 559, what do you think about Obama? You there?
Baller Friday, asshole.
Hey, happy Baller Friday there, shithead. What are you doing?
Not much, just looking at the chat room.
You're looking at the chat room. Can you talk a little bit more manly? It sounds like you're in between talking manly and talking fruity. Talk a little bit more manly there, son.
Okay, sir.
All right. So, what do you think about Obama?
I don't really like his job plan. You know, it's just not something that it's not something I agree with. You know, it's basically getting free labor from people.
Well, hey, I mean, you know, the young people and, you know, all the minorities and all the POE in America, they elected this man. They thought he was going to be the great second coming. He ended up, putting him in more subjugation. You should look at the amount of numbers of increased people on the food stamp entitlement, how it's grown since 2008. It's doubled. I mean, over doubled. So, I mean, this is what y'all wanted, isn't it?
This is exactly why I'm looking forward to, you know, the new presidential election.
Well, I hear you, son. I mean, I'm not trying to use you as like some kind of a whooping child or something, but the bottom line is that I remember 2008, all right? I was here broadcasting in 2008, for Christ's sake, all right? And it seemed to me that no matter what family you resided in, you know, during that holiday season when the elections were at its peak, you always had this one either young little prick or, you know, some ex-hippie that's just getting galvanized by this yes we can mantra, okay? You had them sitting there at your family Thanksgiving table or your goddamn, Christmas table, and you know it. You had one of these people in your family. You know who they are. And they were all,
oh, I think that everybody in here should think about voting for Barack Obama. I mean, you know, when he comes into the presidency, I mean, Europe and the whole entire world will think that we're great, pious people, and he'll pay all of our mortgages, and he'll give us a Cadillac in every driveway, and he'll give us a chicken in every pot, and we won't ever have to work anymore.
You remember this, right? You had one of these people in your family. Don't lie. Come on. I mean, think back to 2008. You know, they were the ones out there in the damn table, out there at the Thanksgiving, Christmas table during that time saying, come on, yes we can, baby. Yes we can. Where are you people at now? The only people that are backing up Barack Obama at this point in time are the unions. Yeah, that's right. We talk about how Jimmy Hoffa Jr., was out here, basically rabble-rousing the unions for all kinds of, basically rabble-rousing him with violent rhetoric right before the president went out there and gave his speech. And I'm just saying, this is all the president has at this point in time. That's why every time he speaks, and any time that he speaks at an event where everybody's cheering, everybody's looking happy, these people are union. These people are union. Now, let me get to the next story, all right? Because the next story is about unions. That's right. The UAW, the United Auto Workers, are trying to bargain a new contract with U.S. automakers, all right? Yeah, the unions are trying to bargain a new contract. They figure, this is kind of a stinging part of the economy. It's a bad time in the economy. So these unions feel it's a perfect opportunity to try to extort more money out of corporations, all right? Well, anyway, the UAW is actually trying to negotiate in their contract, just as a beginning point of negotiation, they want as much as $10,000 signing bonus, all right? That's more than 3 times higher than the payment workers received for endorsing the current accord, according to 4 people familiar with the goddamn proposal. I mean, give me a break. God, damn unions, man. I mean, thank God. Thank God I live in Texas, where we live in an at-will work state, where we don't have these unions extorting money out of private enterprise, for Christ's sake. And then they wonder why car manufacturing is leaving the country. I mean, good God. I mean, give me the mic, for Christ's sake. Don't these people understand that they are assembly line workers? I mean, don't these people understand that the means of production could easily be taken out of wherever it is in America and be put into some other country for at least, I don't know, 100 times less than what they're getting paid now? I mean, it's stupid. So the goddamn UAW workers, which have the clout of the White House, obviously, are trying to extort, as a prerequisite to even negotiating the actual contract, they want a $10,000 signing bonus. Yeah. So once they negotiate this contract, every freaking union asshole gets a $10,000 bonus. They get $10,000. No matter if you're a part of the union and, your skill is that much more valuable than some idiot who just drills the lug nuts on the goddamn tires or something. No, everybody gets the same. This is what collectivism is about. Everybody gets $10,000. Everybody just gets $10,000. Doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter where you work. Everybody's getting $10,000. I can't stand these union scumbags. They're extorting money out of private enterprise. I want to hear what you have to say about it. All right, 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. 780. What do you think about unions?
I want to touch the engineer's handicap dinky-dink.
Yeah, it sounds like you want to eat the corn out of his crap by that fruity-ass, over-feminine voice you got there, boy. 714, what do you think about the unions? You're taking too long, you stupid scumbag. 972, what do you think about the unions?
Hey, happy Baller Friday.
Hey, what's going on? Happy Baller Friday, man. What's up? What do you think about these unions out here?
I think they shouldn't be supporting Obama because he's pretty much a joke now. I mean, you should be supporting the real candidate, Fluttershy.
Fluttershy and who? Is that your pony?
Rainbow Dash.
It's either Fluttershy or Rainbow Dash. Which is the one you probe your anus with?
Oh, Fluttershy.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was Fluttershy. You sound like a Fluttershy fruit bowl. 215, what do you think about the unions out here?
You suck.
Yeah, and you swallow. How about that, you scumbag? 563, what do you think about the unions out here?
Hey, it's Capitalist Queer again.
Now, this fruit bowl. Go service a glory hole somewhere and get out of here, all right? Thought I heard George Michael back there or something like that. 405, what do you think about the goddamn unions?
What's going on, Ghost?
What's going on? What do you think about these unions out here?
Oh, man, I honestly don't really have an opinion about that, but I just want to talk, man, because a lot of big shit's been going on lately.
Well, you know what? If you don't have anything to say about it, we'll say something other than, yeah, dude, a little sick shit going on over here, dude. It's Maui Wowie, man. It's like Maui Wowie. It's all like, woo-hoo and shit, dude. Stupid, dumb potheads. Let's take some Skype callers and see if there's anything different going on. Note Party, what's up? What do you got to say about these unions?
Hi, Ghost. I think you're really mean and you should apologize to everyone in the chat.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I think that you need to, go to your nearest doctor and figure out where your nads were. All right, what are you trying to, try out for soprano at your local Pops or what? I mean, Jesus Christ. Who else we got? Strap On. What do you think about the damn union, Strap On? I fucking hate niggers. Stupid dumb asshole. Shut up, all right? Once again, I've already warned all you idiots, all right? I've talked to the right people, and we're in the process of trying to implement punitive damages on you people that are audio splicing my voice and augmenting it, and I'm not joking. I kid you not, for Christ's sake, all right? I've got some people on the case. You all are in hot water, and that's all I got to say about that. I'm not going to acknowledge it anymore because it could jeopardize future litigious processes. All right, SP Lee, what do you think about the damn unions?
Hey, happy Baller Friday, Ghost.
Hey, what's going on? Happy Baller Friday, man. What's going on?
Okay, the whole thing with the unions, why even bother with the unions now? They're just, really? Why?
Well, the reason they're bothering with them is because you have politicians that are going to pander to their persuasion to get their votes. I mean, that's the only reason why unions still exist. They don't even need to exist at this point in time. None whatsoever, all right? I mean, on the contrary, they are a retardant, all right? They completely retard the potential economic growth that this country could have because they're too busy extorting money out of private enterprise. And that's what it is, folks. That's what these people are doing. They are extorting money. Extorting money. Let me tell you something. If you are worth something, if you actually have a skill, if you actually have a trade, if you have some intellectual curiosity and you're enlightening yourself as time goes by, well, then obviously the private sector will reward you based upon the skills that you can provide. But if you're just some scumbag who's just going to sit on their fat ass and continue to, shovel these, fatty foods down your gullet like a goddamn garbage disposal and, barely do anything, for Christ's sake. And as it relates to unions, I mean, these people are literally overpaid paper pushers. And for the UAW, these people are assembly line workers, folks. Let's be honest. I mean, most of the work is done by machines at this point in time, all right? I mean, most of the work is done by machines. I mean, these people are lucky they still have freaking jobs, for Christ's sake. And they want $10,000 signing bonus as a prerequisite before even negotiating a contract. They want, 10 G's. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. It's just extortion. It's sick. It's pathetic. And, of course, these people have no shame, no type of integrity whatsoever. They make all of us that actually go out and work look like ridiculous heathens, if you will. That's what they make us look like ridiculous, disgusting Marxist heathens. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we are in the second hour of the True Capitalist radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything, folks, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. Moreover, that we got all kinds of little buttons underneath that player that you see right there on your screen. We got a Facebook like button. All right, we got a little tweet this button. We got a share that button. Use and abuse those buttons, baby, all right? It's just a freaking click, you lazy fat bastards. It's just a freaking click. I'm getting riled up here. I need some more Mac Allen. Where's my drink? Give me a drink, for Christ's sake. Here, I gotta open up the bottle here. We got some Macallan, aged 25 years, single malt Scotch. I don't want to tell you what it's worth because your feelings may get hurt, for Christ's sake. Good God, let's open it up here. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, let me go ahead and take a swig of this. Once again, cheers to all the true capitalists that are sitting here listening in to me on this Baller Friday. I hope you're having a good Baller Friday here. I hope you have some plans for the weekend. And if you don't have any plans for the weekend, well, by God, make some plans. I mean, that's what weekends were made for, baby. All right? I mean, not only that, it's a full moon here this weekend, right? It's a freaking full moon out here. So you know that the ladies are going to get crazy. And for all you ladies out there, you know the guys are going to be out there with their feathers hanging out looking for mating season. All right, it's time to get crazy. It's a weekend. Don't be sitting there on your ass. It's time for you to start doing something. Of course, wait till after the broadcast, of course. Anyway, cheers to all the capitalists, baby. Cheers, baby. Cheers. Oh, man, that's good stuff. That's some good stuff here, you know. It's good stuff, baby. Single malt Scotch. I wish that, you folks could have a sip of this, but it would probably cost you about, $60 or something. Woo, man. I'm telling you, I love being a capitalist. I don't know about you socialist, entitlement, EBT, food card, government cheese collecting scumbags. But me, I like being a capitalist, all right? I mean, making money. That's what I do, for Christ's sake. Anyway, let's go ahead and... let's take some Twitter shout-outs. I know that we've kind of neglected Twitter shout-outs the first hour because these people were being milky lickers. So let's go ahead and take some Twitter shout-outs, all right? Do we have any Twitter shout-outs there, engineer? Well, according to him, we got a few shout-outs. And, of course, if you want to be shouted out right here on the broadcast live, well, go ahead and retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account at Ghost Politics. Right there, all one word, no underscores. Ghost politics, all right? Retweet the first tweet, baby. And let's see who we got here going on. Yeah, we got Anonymous Plummo in the house. We got some asshole named Isle of Ponies. We've got Soldier Leaf Hat. We got that stupid, dumb ass clown Dark Razors, you fruit bowl. We got Scrotum Huffer. You sick son of a bitch. We got McPaddington 101, straight out of Ireland. How you doing there? We got Brony News in the place. We got Group Poop. Man, you guys are getting sick with these freaking names, man. I mean, you know, where do you come up with this, you know? Where do you come up with this, for Christ's sake? You know what I mean? Good God. Anyway, let's see who else we got going on over here. Do we got any more, engineer? Hold on. Before we get any more shout-outs, I'm getting some news here, some underground news. It's being reported through the underground that NBC News' Twitter account has been hacked. Hold on. I'm getting reports right now that NBC Twitter account, the NBC News account, has been hacked. And allegedly, according to the reports, it's been hacked by the hacker group that has actually pulled off a couple of hacks we've been reporting with the past several months. The Script Kiddies, the hacker group, the Script Kiddies, strike again. They have hacked NBC News' their Twitter account, for Christ's sake. So once again, the Script Kiddies strike again right now as we speak, for Christ's sake. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to go to the NBC News. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's just unfolding right now. I mean, you know, right at this point. So let's see what we can see here on the Twitter account of NBC and see if, you know, any kind of message is being put out, if anything is happening here. There it is, hacked by the Script Kiddies. NBC News hacked by the Script Kiddies, and it just happened, folks. Right here, you're listening to it. It just happened. Here, let me go ahead and put the link in the chat room. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, it's already been suspended? I got it right here. All right, the first tweet 10 minutes ago. NBC News hacked by the Script Kiddies. Follow them at S_Kiddies. All right? This is not a joke. Ground Zero, I mean, of course, they released that Ground Zero was attacked, and, you know, that was pretty, you know, come on. What are y'all doing, Script Kiddies? Y'all trying to get lols or something? I mean, unreal. Unreal. I'm sorry. I'm reading the scripts that they have here. I mean, it just is unreal what just happened here. I mean, that Jesus Christ. I mean, that was a quick hack there. Did everybody see that? From what I understand, they have taken it down. I don't want to refresh the Twitter account here, but did they take it down? Did they take NBC News' Twitter account down? They've taken it down. Good Lord. I mean, you were right here, everybody, right here on True Capitalist Radio. You were first to hear about a goddamn hack. Now, don't ask me how I know this or how I got the information or anything of that nature. I just wanted to show that something had just been hacked and so on and so forth. So now that we got that all the way, now let's just get back to the program, all right? Let's get back to the program. I'm sorry. We were doing Twitter shout-outs, and, you know, we had to kind of sidetrack that because the Script Kiddies have hit NBC News, for Christ's sake. I mean, good Lord, you know? Good Lord. Anyway, engineer, are we still on shout-outs or what? All right, we're going to do a couple of shout-outs here. Once again, if you had just missed it, we had just reported, as it happened, a hacking of NBC News. They had hacked the Twitter account of NBC News and basically put out a lot of false reports. And according to the defacing on the website, it was the hacker group, the Script Kiddies. The Script Kiddies have conducted another hacking attempt, and good Lord, you know, unreal. I'm gonna keep a screenshot of this and maybe post this up later. If anybody else has a screenshot of it, it's pretty unbelievable. You know, I mean, it says NBC News, New York, hacked by the Script Kiddies. It's got the Script Kiddies Twitter account, S_Kiddies. Unreal. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. Oh, yeah, I need to take a couple more shout-outs here. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry if I'm a little taken back. We just kind of got this report, and everybody in here saw the hack as it happened. Once again, the Script Kiddies strike again. Let's continue going with the shout-out, shall we? We got Aborted Fetus Jr. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got Wesker is God. We've got Geno Blast, Fibromytexis. Oh, you asshole. You assholes. Don't you understand? We're dealing with fires out here. We're dealing with raging, outrageous fires, for Christ's sake, you ass clowns. There's nothing funny about that. Look at them. Look, these assholes. Look at them. They're laughing. They're laughing, for Christ's sake. I mean, get look at that. They're laughing at our misfortune out here in Texas. I mean, we're burning out here, you assholes. 3.5 million square miles of scorched earth out here in Texas. And they're laughing about it, for Christ's sake. They're goddamn laughing about it. God damn it, you son of a bitch. There's nothing to be laughing at. Oh, my God. They're laughing about this crap. They're laughing, for Christ. Give me the mic. I mean, don't you idiots understand? I gave you an exclusive. I just gave you a hacking exclusive that everybody was able to see within real time of the damn Twitter account of NBC News, and you people can't even appreciate it. You people can't even appreciate it. You're out here making jokes. You're making jokes about Texas. I mean, don't you understand? This has been the hottest summer out here in Texas in the United States history. We've got 3.5 million square miles of scorched earth, for Christ's sake. Scorched earth! Scorched earth! Yeah. And here I go. I give you the goddamn exclusive. You know, the Script Kiddies hacking NBC News. And look at you, P. You don't give a crap. Huh? You don't care about this crap. Give me a drink. Give me a goddamn drink. These people don't care about crap. Give me my drink. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. So I needed that crap. These people are pissing me off, for Christ's sake. I needed a goddamn drink. You people out there, look at them. They're laughing. Oh, Texas is burning. Oh. You come out here to Texas and do it, boy. You come out here to Texas and say that crap. You come out here and say that crap, you sorry sacks of crap, and let me tell you something, you get your ass beat. You come down here to Texas, and you get your ass beat saying that garbage, boy. I guarantee goddamn to you. All right? I guarantee goddamn to you. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call, for Christ's sake. We were talking about how the UAW, the damn union for the goddamn automobile assholes, the goddamn United Auto Workers, they want to bargain a new contract with the U.S. automakers, and they're seeking a $10,000 signing bonus to all their United Auto Worker members before they even negotiate the goddamn contract. No? That's great, isn't it? Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, 646-652-4869. I want to hear from you. Area code 571. What's up? You're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost.
How's it going?
Hey, it's happy 9/11 time, folks. It's time to... fuck.
Yeah, you see, you can't even do it. That's how stupid you are, 571. You're that stupid that you can't even do a troll. I mean, so what good are you? Anyway, what good are you as a human being if you can't even conduct a goddamn troll? Can you explain that one to me, sir? Oh, you hung on. Oh, come on. Oh. He was about to make a 9/11 joke. You know, he was about to make a joke about 9/11, but his stupid, dumb, 3-brain-celled head couldn't let him do it. Couldn't let him do it, for Christ's sake, because he's a pathetic waste of human life. I hope that screw-up, I hope that fail makes this idiot understand how insignificant his life is, for Christ's sake. He's a piece of trash. As a matter of fact, if he doesn't know it, we should give him a call back and tell him. How about it? Call him back, engineer. Call him back. Stupid moron. You there? Yeah, look, there's something going on. NJ, can you get this guy on the phone, please? I want to talk to this stupid loser. Come on. Get him on, engineer. Like that. All right, we're going to try to get this idiot on the horn here. There we go. Come out, wherever you are. Oh, he didn't answer. Why aren't you going to answer, man? Come on, what happened? You were about to do some 9/11 joke, and you just, you failed, and you're a loser. I mean, come on. We're going to call him back one more time. That's all. I mean, you're not going to do a 9/11 joke and think you're not going to you're just going to be able to walk away. All right? Pick up, pick up, pick up.
The Google Voice subscriber you have called is not available.
Oh,
Please
it's a
leave a
Google
message
Voice
after the
subscriber. Hey, it's a Google Voice subscriber, huh? Well, we're trying to give you a call back because you just failed on a disgusting, despicable 9/11 little prank that you tried to call on the True Capitalist radio broadcast. And what the hell? Now all of a sudden you're on a Google Voice number? Were you scared? Huh? You scared, boy? If I were you, I'd be scared of me too. Get him off get him off, engineer, you stupid milky liquor. Anyway, that's about enough. Nobody gives a crap about the U.S. automakers. I mean, they're trying to extort money out of the private sector. Nobody gives a crap. All right? So let me go ahead and move on to another subject matter. As we've been talking about, there are fears of an attack on the anniversary of 9/11. NYC and the Washington, D.C. area are on high alert. You got a lot of people out there in the streets, trying to be keenly observant about any potential threats that allegedly are credible, according to a lot of these reports that are coming out, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? Oh, my God. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call. I want to hear from you. What do you think about this 9/11 terrorist situation? I want to hear from you. 832, what's up? What do you think about it?
Hello?
Yeah. You sound like an 8-year-old little prick. I don't want to hear from you anyway. 301, what do you think about 9/11 anniversary?
How's it going? Party at the bingo household on Sunday.
It's a party at the is this Ray Bingo?
At the bingo. Yes, this is Ray Bingo.
All right. Well, what exactly do you want today, Ray Bingo?
I want you to come to my party on Sunday.
Your party? You got a party on Sunday? Well, what kind of party are you talking about, sir?
It's a 9/11 party.
What, oh, Jesus Christ. Don't go there, you asshole. Don't even go there. All right? Are you kidding me?
Not going to come? You're not going to come?
You're a sick son of a bitch. I mean, weren't you the idiot yesterday that threatened the president's life?
I don't know what sniping means to you, but it's a perfectly friendly gesture in the bingo household.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, let me tell you something, Ray Bingo. Get him off, all right? I got your damn number, all right? So, I'm not going to sit over here and continue to make jokes on my broadcast, you sorry sack of crap, all right? And I'm sure that, whoever's at this 301-275, as a matter of fact, let me give you a call back and see if Ray Bingo will even pick up. How about that? Let's go ahead and call back Ray Bingo, since this asshole thinks he's so cute. How about that, huh? Let's go ahead and let's call this son of a bitch back. Stupid sorry sack of crap. Idiots think that they can get away with this kind of garbage, for Christ's sake. I mean, good Lord.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Joseph Young.
Is not available. At the tone.
Joseph. Oh, man, you know, let me tell you something, man. Ray Bingo, you may have some federal folks going to pay you a visit now there, Joseph. All right? Because let me tell you something. You're not going to be able to, you know, do this type of nonsense, make jokes, and, you know, think that you're going to get away with this type of crap. So everybody who's out there who's listening in, you know who that idiot is. You better tell him to run for cover, because you can't just go out and make these kinds of veiled threats as this idiot did here. I mean, give me a goddamn break. That was horrible. That was just disgusting. That was horrible. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, you know what? You people are pissing me off. I mean, this is just disgusting. You know, engineer, throw something on so these people will get upset, something that these people would hate. Put on something that these people would hate, for Christ's sake, something that they don't like, something that they won't enjoy, for Christ's sake. How about that, huh? How about over that? You got something, engineer?
I got it, shot.
All right, go ahead and throw it on, because I'm not going to sit over here and not just the minority, you idiot, the other one.
Sorry. I've been sick on my mind. You know what?
Here we go. Oh, yeah. Good choice, engineer.
And here's my chance.
Baby girl, you must understand, I could never be your man. I'm just here to be your bone, giving you something to moan, hoping that you like it thick. Trust me, baby, I'll bust them lips, getting you nasty, ready to dance. At the end, I wanna be in your pants. From the back at my pad, you sing it slow. Positions are nice where you don't wanna go to. Strangers that are getting freaky. I feel like a plumber fixing this leaky. Put it in the hole like Tiger Woods. Watching this girl just.
Wait a minute, they like it. Turn it off. They're liking it. They're liking it. Turn it off. They're liking it, for Christ's sake. I don't want them to like these songs. You understand? I don't want them to suffer. You understand? I don't want them to suffer, for Christ's sake. These people make me suffer. They come over here and they play these stupid audio programs. They try to ruin my Baller Friday. I want these cyber vermin to suffer. I want them to suffer bad, for Christ's sake. So put something else on there, engineer. Put something foreign. Put something foreign so these idiots will have to sit there and have to listen to it and indirectly culture their stupid, ignorant, racist selves, all right? Put something else there, engineer. Go ahead. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're gonna love this, engineer. What are you doing? I am the Indian guru, and your people need to realize that you need to shut your mouth. You just sit here and talk that way about ghosts again. You sit there and talk that way about ghosts, you'll kick your fucking ass, and your people better love it. Your people better know it. I want you all to sit here with me, and I want you to pray. I want you to pray with me. I want you to know that all you people are just talking garbage about ghosts. You are having bad karma. You are going to have bad karma talking that way about ghosts. So I want only you right now to chat with me. That's what I want you to do. I want you to chat with me right now. Here we go. Some young horn, here, cream of some young horn, a cream of some young horn, the cream of some young horn is here with a cream of some young horn, and the old the cream of some young horn, and the horse with a cream of some young horn, and the Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
to Ghost on True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
Yeah, I hope you all appreciated that, you stupid morons, all right? You keep coming at me like that. I tell you this, you keep insulting me, you keep besmirching my show, I'll do a whole show of that. How you like that, huh? I'll do a whole show of that. I'll call the guru back, and we'll do a whole show of that. Isn't that right, guru? That's what I'm talking about, Ghost. These people don't understand they have bad karma. They are going to have bad karma. They keep to Europe. So as you can see, you people better stop, or we're having a whole goddamn show dedicated to that. You understand? You scumbags understand that? Anyway, let's continue going here. 646-652-4869. We're talking about fears of an attack on the anniversary of 9/11. New York City and Washington, D.C. on high alert, for Christ's sake, but it doesn't seem like any of these finger spankers that are listening here to the broadcast even give two rat's asses. And, sometimes I just wonder if these goddamn scumbags even have a goddamn soul, I just wonder if these scumbags have a goddamn soul, for Christ's sake. I have no idea. Anyway, let's continue going. We got more than 4 million people that lost power last night. I don't know if y'all folks were a part of that, but more than 4 million people lost power, and of course they're investigating on how exactly it happened. They're blaming it on some worker that supposedly was messing around with, some part of the infrastructure out there in the electrical grid, and because he messed around and did something wrong, according to reports, it basically shut the power off to 4 million people from Mexico to Orange County, for Christ's sake. Mexico to Orange County. Now, I'm not trying to be any kind of conspiracy theorist. I'm not trying to, say that. I'm just speculating. I'm just asking questions. Could it be that this blackout out here in the region from Mexico to Orange County be related to the unusual sunspot activity and solar flare activity that our sun is conducting at this point in time? I don't know. I'm just saying. All right? I know people here are going to say,
"Oh, Ghost, come on. You're taking it out of context. It was some bastard who was working there in the infrastructure, and he tripped over his shoe or something, and then a fuse fell out or something. Come on, Ghost. There wasn't no solar flares. There was no sunspots causing this crap."
I'm just saying. You understand what I'm talking about? This is a side effect of major solar flare activity. If you go back to the 1860s, when we had this type of solar flare activity the last time, it basically shut down the infrastructure of the Morse code telecommunications. You know what I'm saying? I'm not joking. Anyway, I'm just saying, 4 million people lose power. One of the biggest blackouts, if not the biggest blackout in American history. I want to hear what you have to say about it. 646-652-4869. Were you part of the blackouts? I want to hear from you, for Christ's sake. All right, let's see if people have anything positive to say about it. We got 405 on the horn. What's up? What do you think about the blackouts?
Hey, what's going on, Ghost?
How's it going, man?
Not too bad. We didn't get a chance to talk yesterday because I was driving, so my fault.
No, that's all good, man. I didn't want you to have a car accident or anything like that. What's going on?
Not too much, man. I just excited for the weekend, man.
Hell yeah, you should be.
Yeah, too much hard work this week. I gotta go crazy this weekend.
Oh yeah, what's the plans? What's a good weekend for you? What's your perfect weekend?
Oh man, well, how about a liter of Jack Daniels?
Oh man, a liter of Jack Daniels. What are you talking? You're thinking about going to the? You're thinking about going to the ER or something? What are you talking about?
Well, I don't plan on it, but if it happens, whatever.
What do you mean if it happens, whatever? Is that how you look at life, man? Come on, you gotta look at life better than that, pal. Come on.
I'm just fucking around, but I really just wanted to see what you were doing, man. It's not about me.
Well, let me tell you what I'm doing, all right? First and foremost, I'm going to be right after here going to 6th Street, Milla time, maybe even having a meal before then, possibly, maybe going over to Perry's, having myself a nice badass steak. or possibly patronizing the other steakhouse that we got going on out here. And this weekend, I'm looking forward to the football season. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not really a fan of the sport any longer. I think that if we all saw last night's game and how the referees were conveniently, blowing calls there at the end to try to have New Orleans try to, come back there at the last couple of seconds, you know as well as I that the goddamn sporting events, NFL, NBA, all that crap is all orchestrated by the refs. All right? All orchestrated by the refs. You know it and I know it. Now, the reason that I do watch it, though, is occasionally I like to put a little friendly wager on the game. It makes the game more exciting, You put a little bit of a wager on a game, you go to a bar, you have a reason to get up and, just scream at the screen. You have a reason to do it. You're not just one of these schmucks that are,
I'm a fan of the game, and I get really passionate.
No, you go out there and you're like, God damn it, you stupid, dumb idiot, Romo! You're costing me money, Romo, you stupid pussy whip bastard! Freaking, anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call. We were talking about 4 million people losing power out here, one of the biggest blackouts in U.S. history. We went off keister there for a second. 269, what do you think about the blackouts?
Ghost, why isn't the hospital stop giving you liver transplants by now? My God, man, I don't think they would.
That's a major fail. 509, what's up? What do you think about the blackouts?
I think the blackouts are a thing that the power company has done. I don't believe that they're anything to do with the solar flares. I didn't think they'd be that strong.
Oh, you don't think the solar flares are that strong at all? You think, it was just some schmuck that tripped over a shoelace and blew a fuse or something?
No, I don't think it's that at all. I think it's actually could be something with the grid being hacked by one of these major hacking groups, actually.
No, I don't think that's the case. If a hacker group, if you want my personal opinion, if a hacker group wanted to take over an electrical grid, the first thing they would want to do is prove their elitism, not just by shutting it down. Shutting down an electrical grid would be the equivalent of doing a DDoS attack, and that's lame. No, but what you would want to do here is you would want to, go and actually turn off and on certain buildings, turn off and on certain areas of the city, being able to show, how elite of a hacksaw you are. So I don't really think that hackers had anything to do with this particular blackout. If anything, if it wasn't solar flares, I don't know. Maybe some bum went into one of these electrical grids, took a piss on it or something, and lo and behold, 4 million people are out of power. I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, also, I was wondering about your trolls here. It seems like you have quite a problem.
I've had a problem for a long time by these assholes. Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm new with the show, so I do agree with most of your ideas. But I was wondering about your trolls. I was thinking that to get rid of most of the bronies, I've heard from other bronies that they say they want you to watch just the first episode live on air. Doesn't matter what you think about it, and most of them will go away.
No. All right. First and foremost, absolutely fucking not. Excuse my French. Absolutely not. Get this here. Get him off. What are you? You supposed to be the diplomat for the bronies or something, huh? Is this it? Are you like the freaking what the hell's that broad's name? The Miss Pantsuit, Hillary Clinton? Is that what you are? You're the Secretary of State for Pony Chan or something like that? You're coming over and saying,
look. We're going to give you an olive branch, and all we want you to do is watch any episode of My Little Pony, My Little Pony, My Little Pony.
Hell no! Do you understand that? I am not going to watch one episode. It's a goddamn cartoon meant for 8-year-old girls, for Christ's sake. 8-year-old girls, and you want me to watch this crap? You sick, sadistic, Roman Polanski mentality fruity asses? Absolutely not. Jesus Christ. Let me move on to another subject matter. It looks like nobody gives a crap that 4 million people had their power and electricity out for a good portion of the evening. And they just think that it's just a regular happenstance. They just think that, some Mexican tripped over his shoelace and blew out a fuse or something. I mean, give me a break. Anyway, I want to move on to another subject matter. I want to talk about Iran. That's right. I want to talk a little bit about Iran because reports came out today that President Ahmadinejad, the president of Iran, is actually calling for Syria to stop killing their own people. Can you believe this? I mean, you're talking about the pot calling the kettle black out here. I mean, you've got Ahmadinejad telling the Syrian leader, Bashar al-Assad, to stop killing his own people. I mean, give me a break, Ahmadinejad. I mean, do you think that we're going to forget the 2009 slaughtering that you and the Ayatollah conducted against your own people, you scumbag? I was right here. I was broadcasting during that time. I was broadcasting. I was actually in personal connection with some of those freedom fighters that were out there on the field in Iran, for Christ's sake, until the Ayatollah decided to run this internet crackdown upon its own people. I cannot believe that these disgusting, despicable, hypocritical, theocratic scumbags out there in Iran actually have the audacity to sit here and tell Bashar al-Assad to stop killing his own people. Let me tell you something, all right? Let me tell you something, Ahmadinejad and the Ayatollah, all right? You're a theocratic, primitive piece of social garbage. Your services as theocratic overlords at some point are no longer going to be needed. And let me tell you something, I will be there when the day comes when you are overthrown because your people out there in Iran don't even want to be controlled by your theocracy. And why? Because they realize that the theocratic institutionalization that is the Iranian government is a complete and utter contradiction. And for you folks that are unaware of the Iranian Revolution of 2009, do a YouTube search. I mean, just take a look at the imagery and all the slaughtering that the Iranian government did upon its own people. And the only thing that the Iranian people were doing were the same thing that the Syrian people are doing at this point in time. They're just going out in the streets protesting. They're saying, hey, we just want this theocratic totalitarianism to end. They weren't out there like Yehudis out there in Egypt breaking the infrastructure, pillaging, raping. No, that's not what the revolutionaries in Iran were doing in 2009. They were going out there protesting against the theocratic, hypocritical rule of the Ayatollah and Ahmadinejad. And for goddamn President Ahmadinejad to sit over here and say to Bashar al-Assad, stop killing your people in Syria, is a goddamn complete and utter contradiction. So let me tell you something right now. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to continue to say this. Death to Bashar al-Assad, death to Ahmadinejad, and death to the Ayatollah. You're all a bunch of totalitarian scumbags that are killing people to sustain your own power. And I cannot believe that there isn't any more of international outcry for these individuals that want ridding. They want rid of this stupid totalitarianism governments that are oppressing these people. I mean, today in Syria, after Friday's prayers out there, everybody out there has prayers on Friday. After they let out for prayers, they went out there protesting, and guess what Bashar al-Assad did? Guess what he did? Started ordering his men to start shooting people once again. Almost 3,000 people have died in this fashion since this disgusting display of crimes against humanity was being implemented 5 months ago by the leadership of Syria. And yours truly, all right? Yours truly has been sitting over here trying to put a spotlight on these crimes against humanity. You understand that? I've been trying to put a spotlight on this. But nobody even cares. It's falling on deaf ears. I mean, it wasn't until this past August when the United Nations finally, decided to, implement some kind of bureaucratic paperwork against Bashar al-Assad. But have they done anything to these Iranian butchers? Have they done anything to these disgusting, hypocritical, theocratic assholes in Iran, which slaughtered freedom fighters that were doing nothing but trying to show their own freedom in the face of theocracy? Let me tell you something right now. Death to Bashar al-Assad, death to Ahmadinejad, and death to the Ayatollah, and you can tell him I said that. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. I want to hear from you. We got Iran calling for Syria to stop the killing. Can you believe this crap? Can you believe this? I sure as hell can't. Jesus Christ. Who I got? 425, you're on the horn. What do you think about this?
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
Well, I don't know much about your guys' human politics or anything, but oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Well, you know what, 425, that happens. Don't get me wrong, that happens. But I want you to stay right there because I think it's about time for everybody's favorite game once again. It's Guess the Minority! That's right, folks. I hear a little bit of an ethnic twang here on this person calling up, and I just want to know, do you know what it is? Put your guesses on the screen right now, folks. It's everybody's favorite game. It's Guess the Minority. Anyway, let's continue going, shall we? All right, 425, what were you going to say? I know, you had a little bit of a brain fart there. Do you know what you're going to say now?
I think so. Darn. Well, I guess I better just, shove it up my ass or something. I don't know. That sounds good.
This is a cracker-ass cracker trying to act black. Isn't this? Huh?
Not really black or anything.
Yeah, you're a cracker-ass cracker trying to act black. Look, let me tell you something. For you white people that are trying to act black, why don't you truly act black instead of acting like this Eminem version of what white folks are supposed to act like as it relates to the hip-hop culture, all right? I mean, at least act black, but
hey, man, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling like a villain, baby. You know what I'm saying? Gee, I'm growing up in the hood up here. My name Tyrone up in this motherfucker. Straight up gangster, you know what I'm saying? This is how you act black, baby, you know what I'm saying? We ain't out here acting like no punks, baby. You sit here talk garbage, baby. You gonna get your wig split, baby. Yeah, growing up in the hood.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, that's acting black. And if you're not going to act black like that, you should be acting black like this.
Yeah, baby, you understand what I talk about? You motherfucker out there talking garbage about the black community, baby. You understand what I'm saying? Well, you don't understand. My kids, baby. My kids. You're not necessarily understanding, baby. I'm out here looting in the streets because of my kids, baby.
So all I'm saying is, if you're going to act it, really act it, all right? Come on, for Christ's sake. I mean, major fail. 714, what's up? What do you think about Iran?
I think that it's nowhere near as funny as 9/11 was.
You think 9/11 was funny?
Oh yeah, it was hilarious.
Oh, yeah, what was funny about it?
You know, all those people dying. It was just awesome.
It was funny for people. You know, you think it was funny, people falling out of buildings and stuff like that. It's hilarious to you?
Yeah, it was amazing. One of the best days of my life.
And for what reason?
It was just funny. All those people dying, all that property damage.
I tell you what, how about if I give out your number here, and anybody who wants to debate with you on this subject matter can give you a call right now and debate you. How about that?
Please do.
Yeah, you do it?
Yep.
Yep, 714-598-90. You say the last two.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. What's up? You said you wanted to give your number. I'll go ahead.
You were telling them. You can keep telling them.
No, you go ahead. Come on. You said that 9/11 was a big joke, so go ahead.
Nah.
Nah. Now you're a little scared now.
Yep.
You're a little scared.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, why don't you say you're sorry, and maybe I won't give out your last two numbers at the Capitalist Army.
Nah. It was still funny.
No, you don't care? You think it's still funny?
Yep.
All right, so to be expecting folks that don't agree with you to give you a call, all right?
All right.
All right, you appreciate that? You're going to stand by what you're saying?
Yep.
All right. Well, good knowing you. Just stupid morons, I'm telling you. These guys think it's a big joke. You know what I'm saying? But some people need to, suffer repercussions for some of the things that they think they can just kind of get away with and just say. I mean, give me a break. Now, I'm not saying that the government, should intervene in this whatsoever, but I think that maybe some of them folks in New York City would like to call this son of a bitch and, give him a little piece of his mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Anyway. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. Let me go ahead and take another caller here. Let me tell you, I cannot believe these scumbags, but this is America, folks. You see, you notice the over-feminization of that character that just called up and talked garbage about 9/11. This is America, folks. This is what these dirty dish rag whores that are shitting out 5 or 6 kids from 5 or 6 different fathers. This is the consequence of this, all right? This is the consequence of mothers shitting out these kids, dumping them off on an illegal alien child care provider or in front of a boob tube, a violent video game, or the internet, instead of actually talking to the kid, actually going out and having times with the kid, taking them out to Disneyland or a picnic or some crap. No. Instead, they're dumping them off on these goddamn ridiculous, technological gadgets. And then they wonder why these kids end up, like this stupid over-feminized fruit bowl, thinking that he's actually getting some shock value by saying the things that he's saying. And then when, we put his foot to the fire, all of a sudden he wants to backtrack. He wants to backtrack a little bit, He wants to get a little scared there, You know what I'm saying? Like, a little scared. Oh, my God. Anyway, it's just sick. It's just a sick world we're living in out here, but this is America, folks. I know people think that there's no way that this is real. It's real, all right? These are the idiots out here, all right? These women, they have turned baby making into big business. This idea of woman liberation and equating woman liberation with hopping from penis to penis to penis, equating woman liberation with shitting out about 5 or 6 kids from 5 or 6 different fathers, equating woman liberation for having about 5 or 6 different divorces. This is the consequence. What you just heard right there, that kid, that's the consequence of that irresponsibility. This octo-mom America. All right? And then you wonder why some jury actually found that disgusting bitch in Florida not guilty. You wonder why that happened? Because a lot of these scumbag whores that were probably on that jury sympathized and empathized with this whore. Empathize with her, like, oh, look at her, she was just a young kid. She didn't know what she was doing. Look at oh, let's just let her go. Let's just let her go. There's no body. Let's just let her go. I'm serious. Why do you think Casey Anthony walked? Because those skankosauruses that were on the jury actually sympathized and empathized with this whore. All right? They felt sorry for her. All right? They completely looked past the fact that during the time that her daughter was supposedly missing, this bitch was going out, hopping around, flashing tits, going to wet T-shirt contests, and getting a goddamn tattoo of Bella Vita. Bella Vita. Huh? Beautiful life. Huh? While your daughter's missing, you're going to tattoo a beautiful life. This is a consequence. That stupid kid that was sitting over here trying to make fun of 9/11, this is a consequence. These dirty, disgusting dish rag whores that are trivializing life. We have trivialized life, and as a result, we're seeing the consequence of that trivialization. It's a disgrace, and I cannot believe that you disgusting, despicable single mothers out here can actually pat yourselves on the back as doing something when you know as well as I that 85% of the people that are in prison today came from single mother families. All right? Stupid piece of crap. It makes me sick, man. It makes me sick to my stomach that we're sitting over here and we have to show so much compassion and empathy to single mothers, for Christ's sake. Good God, give me a freaking break. Let me tell you something. You wanna see the definition of an emotional vampire? Huh? You want to see the definition of an emotional vampire, for Christ's sake? A single freaking mother. Do you understand that? Some bimbo who's going out hopping from penis to penis to penis out here has a couple of kids and brings these kids to whatever sausage that happens to be supplying that month's rent or supplying that month's car payment or something of that nature. It's a disgrace what's happened here in this country, and these single mothers have trivialized life, and it's a disgrace. It's an utter disgrace. So when you hear this kid, calling up here, this asshole, what the hell is the 714 number, when you got this asshole calling up, and then mind you, he's not even sounding like a man. He sounds like some over-feminized fruity ass, hiding behind a phone and saying, oh, I think 9/11 was, saying all this disrespectful, shocking nonsense. It's no coincidence why this stupid little brat is saying this. It's no coincidence. I mean, when these single mothers can't handle their kids, what do? They drug them up. They put some Ritalin in their food or something. You know what I mean? They put some lithium in their water, for Christ's sake. And then they send them these institutionalized public schools that teach them how to do nothing but give spit-back knowledge. Spit-back knowledge. I mean, they don't show these kids how to cognitively reason. They don't teach these kids how to critically think, for Christ's sake. All they teach them how to do is to bubble in the right answer in a freaking multiple choice test. You know what? I mean, do you understand that in a multiple choice test, when you've got A, B, C, or D, that you've got 25% chance of getting it right, even if you're a moron? I mean, it's stupid, folks, and this is why you're seeing these kids. They call up, they're stupid, they think they're shocking, they think they're doing something out here. This is the consequence of this. These filthy, disgusting whore mothers that think that they're doing something because, look at me, I shitted out a kid. Great. Who can't, bitch? Who can't? Why don't you take care of that kid instead of burdening us, the taxpayer, instead of burdening us, society, for you not taking care of it, you stupid skankosaurus, sick-ass salmon-smelling bitch? How about that? How about understanding that if you're going to let some asshole penetrate your body and ejaculate in your snatch pipe, the least you could do is think about the possibility of taking care of another life that's created in your little time of lust, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, it makes me sick. It really makes me sick, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? I mean, what's really sad is that you've got this new epidemic out here called the slut walks. Have you heard this, folks? You've actually got women, not only in America, but across the world, that are organizing themselves in these big organized marches called slut walks. I kid you not. I'm not being sexist. This is what they're doing. They're organizing slut walks. They're going out there demanding to be called sluts. And it's real. I'm not joking. I know people are like, oh, you're lying, Ghost. You're lying. You're a meanie. Why don't you Google it up for yourself and take a look at how many of these slut walks have actually been conducted, for Christ's sake. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, this has just become a sick, twisted society. And this is why I do what I do, folks, because inevitably all women want to be, and according to these slut walks, just by their actions, just by the organization and the energy and the effort and time they put into these disgusting events, it just goes to show me that these women want to be nothing more than a hole to ejaculate penises. I mean, they don't want to be looked at as individuals that can contribute to any kind of conversation, can contribute to a family, can contribute to an economic household. No. They want to be nothing more than walking meat holes to ejaculate penises. All right? That's the basis of the slut walk, for Christ's sake. And these women have no qualms about it. They know that they're just, disgusting, useless holes, for lack of a better term. Just, disgusting, smelly, sick-ass salmon-smelling holes, for Christ's sake. I mean, and this is what's really sad. It's really sad because you actually have women out there that don't dress like sluts, that aren't filthy, disgusting holes, that actually learn something, that actually read, that actually get educations, that are overlooked because all slutbag over here has to do is suck the balls out of some idiot's penis to get ahead in whatever bureaucratic hierarchy, for Christ's sake. Meanwhile, you've got this woman over here who doesn't participate in the slutbag activity, who doesn't participate in this sick-ass, twisted idea of what is womanhood in today's America. being overlooked because she isn't out here giving oral copulation or licking booty holes or whatever these disgusting sluts do to get ahead in life, all right? I mean, give me a freaking break, man. Give me a drink after that. Give me a drink. Jesus Christ. Hey, look, I know there's people that, look, they're calling me a sexist. I'm a sexist. Hey, I'm telling it how it is, and if you don't like it, well, tough titty. The people in here calling me a sexist were probably brought up by some single dirty dish rag whore mother that has left them nothing but grief and burdens. And the only reason that they're still tied to this mother that has done nothing for them other than providing them grief, burden, and emotional exploits, the reason they're tying on to it is because,
it's my mommy. It's my mommy.
Well, you're the one holding yourself back, because the only reason that you should stay faithful to your parents is if they leave you something. And I guarantee you, if you have a single mother, she hasn't left you jack. You know what I mean? On the contrary, if she's left you anything, she's yet left you looking over feminine in your physical attributes. She's made you look overly feminine in your vernacular, and made you one of the golden girls whenever she's playing bridge over there with her, dumb old cougar friends. All right, that's what she's done. She's turned you into a bitch. All right, if you're a male, that's what happened. And I know that a lot of you males out there, that you don't want to face up to it. You don't even want to acknowledge it, so you just want to just ignore it and it'll go away. Well, you know what? It's not going to go away. And for those folks that have got two-parent families, cheers to you, all right? Cheers to you, because your parents, at some point, I guarantee you, at some point, the thrill was gone with your folks at some point. You know what I mean? And the reason that they're still together is because of the family union, because they're a team, because they understand that, hey, having a relationship is a lot more than using your significant other as a use or a mechanism of ejaculation. All right? Anyway, I went off keister, for Christ's sake. 646-652-4869. Cheers to all the two-parent families out there. Let me go ahead and take a swig of this. Good stuff. Good goddamn stuff. Anyway, folks, we're already in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the forums, go to the social networks, go to the blogs, and spread it around like goddamn wildfire. That's right, folks. We got all kinds of buttons underneath the player right there, so for all you lazy bastards, it's just a freaking click. Facebook like button, a little retweet this button, a share that button. Use and abuse those freaking buttons, baby, all right? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, it's just a freaking click, all right? Don't be a milky liquor. Anyway, folks, let me go ahead and move on, because we were talking a little bit about Iran calling for Syria to stop killing, which is the biggest joke of all time. Well, let me go ahead and get through the rest of the news here so we can get to the everybody's favorite part of the program. I want to talk a little bit about the Yehudis in Egypt. That's right. I want to talk a little bit about these damn Yehudis in Egypt out here who are now not only disenchanted with whatever pissing ground little government that they've got going on that they replaced Mubarak with, but now, believe it or not, these Egyptian Yehudis are now focusing their attention and their hatred towards Israel. And in a recent show of defiance, the Yehudis in Egypt decided to tear down the security wall at the Israel embassy out there in Egypt, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? I mean, come on, man. I mean, these Egyptian Yehudis are probably the worst excuse of any attempt at revolution within the Arab Spring. I mean, honestly, I think that the Arabs should, cast out the Egyptian revolution as, taking part, or at least correlating it with the Arab Spring, because let's be honest, there was no intellectual foundation backing up the Egyptian revolution. I mean, the only reason that the damn Egyptian revolution happened, and it wasn't even a revolution, it was a riot. It was was a pillage session. All right, it wasn't even a goddamn revolution. It was started by some asshole named Whale Ghanem, all right, which was a former Google executive, and I've blogged about this stupid jerk dick a long time. This asshole rabble-roused these disgusting third-world Jehudis with first-world communication technology via Facebook, Twitter, so on and so forth. This asshole Whale Ghanem rabble-roused the goddamn Egyptian Jehudis out there to go out and start pillaging and start wrecking private property, start destroying their infrastructure. And guess what happened? What happened to Whale Ghanem? Well, not only did they, put him up as some kind of a goddamn hero, but he signed a book deal to release his book called Revolution 2.0. Yeah. Yeah, that's great, isn't it? He completely destroyed the infrastructure of Egypt, completely destroyed, the sanctity, or if there was any sanctity in Egypt left. All right, I mean, he made everybody in the country of Egypt insecure. You had people out there trying to, fight to protect their private property and protect their families. You had rapists out there trying to implement gang rapes, utilizing this Jehudi uprising for gang rapings, for Christ's sake. So let me tell you something right now. This dumb scumbag, Whale Ghanem, if any one of us attempted to do what he did in any of our countries, no matter what country you're in, we would be thrown in prison. I wouldn't be surprised if we would be executed. We'd be executed if we did what Whale Ghanem did. But Whale Ghanem, not only did he, sign $1 million book deal, but he was invited to the Time 100 Most Influential People's little shindig. Yeah? Can you believe that, huh? 2010 Time Magazine's little gala for the most 100 influential people, for Christ's sake. Can you believe that? Huh? Whale Ghanem. Anyway, the only reason I brought up these disgusting, despicable, sweaty Jehudis out there in Egypt is because, let's be honest, they're unhappy with the revolution that they started. They're unhappy with the government that they implemented, and now they're trying to take their disenchanted, ridiculous energy at Israel. And now, lo and behold, these Jehudis tore down the goddamn security wall at the Israel embassy, for Christ's sake. It's stupid. It's just pathetic. And meanwhile, Israel is trying to calm the tensions with Turkey. We've been talking about that for the past couple of days. Israel, is trying to calm the tensions. Turkey has completely cut diplomatic ties with Israel. It's the last Arab country to actually have diplomatic ties with Israel, for Christ's sake. And you had the president or the prime minister of Turkey expelling all Israeli diplomats out of Turkey, for Christ's sake. And Israel's trying to mend fences here. I'm telling you, that is a powder keg waiting to happen. And we've had a couple of Israeli folks call up to the True Capitalist Radio broadcast saying that they are going to war. I mean, this is according to folks from Israel. They put the date of September 20th. September 20th. So, I don't know. I mean, look out for whatever's going to happen in this Middle Eastern region. I think that Israel, the government of Israel, is finding itself in a back-cornered situation. Not only is it vulnerable in the region, but you have Israelis attempting to go to the streets in protest of the Israeli government for social justice, for Christ's sake. Good Lord, it's just a powder keg waiting to happen. It's just unbelievable. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. I really have no idea what's going to happen, but by God, I hope this ain't World War III. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter. I just want to get through these so we can get to everybody's favorite time of the program. We're running out of time here. Once again, the rebels in Libya, they claim to have Gaddafi cornered once again. How many times have we heard that before? But according to the Libyan rebels, they've got Gaddafi cornered within a 40-mile area. Really? I mean, is that really cornered, for Christ's sake? I mean, you're in a 40-mile area. Is that cornered, you stupid, dumb idiots? Jesus Christ. I have been against this Libyan military theater ever since it began. I mean, I've been saying this from day one. I mean, when was the last time that you read any kind of Libyan, Libyan democracy propaganda, Libyan capitalist propaganda? I mean, when was the last time you read any of this stuff? There isn't any, all right? There isn't none. And yet, Barack Obama and NATO decided to go ahead and give military assets to aid these Libyan rebels, and moreover, our State Department, our own State Department here in the United States, labeled these goddamn Libyan rebels that were in opposition to Muammar Gaddafi as being linked with Al-Qaeda. I mean, did we just forget about this, and we're sitting over here training these people? We're giving them weapons, for Christ's sake. We're giving them weapons. Jesus Christ. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. I want to hear what you have to say about this. All right, but before we do, we actually have, and you know me, folks, I try to go long and hard to try to find these guests here. But we actually have a representative of the Libyan rebel faction that's out there fighting against Muammar Gaddafi, folks. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and bring him on. Do we got him on, engineer? All right, let's go ahead and put him on right now. Mahmoud, are you there, sir?
Who is Ar-Rahman? Who is Al-Mannan?
That is right. All your people out there in the United States, you better keep paying your taxes. I am Mahmoud from the Libyan rebel faction. All your people need to pay your taxes because Barack Obama is going to implement Sharia law. He is going to implement Sharia law. That's why he is helping us as brothers out here in Libya. So we want all of you to pay your taxes and do it for Allah. Do it for Allah. Wallah Akbar. Wallah Akbar. We want you all to do it. You keep paying your taxes, all of you. Because Barack Obama going to implement Sharia law. And he will do it for Allah. Wallah Akbar. Wallah Akbar. I want all your Americans right now to stop what you're doing and get on your knees and face Mecca. I want you to get on your knees right now and face Mecca. Right now. And I want you to pray to Allah. Wallah Akbar. You all better do it now. You get on your knees right now. You're 50 American. You get on your knees and your face Mecca. Your face Mecca now. I have nothing else to say. All of your American people you better pay your taxes. Because Barack Obama going to implement Sharia law. Wallah Akbar.
All right, I think that's about it. Get him off, engineer. Get him off, for Christ's sake. As you can see, that was a member of the Libyan rebel faction out there in Libya that's fighting against Muammar Gaddafi. That was Mahmoud. And as I've been saying, folks, I don't know why the United States and NATO are actually backing up the Libyan rebels. I mean, the State Department, before this whole military action was implemented, the State Department listed the rebels that were fighting against Gaddafi as being linked with Al-Qaeda, for Christ's sake. And now we're arming these guys? We're training these pieces of garbage? I mean, good God. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is horrible. That's what it is. It's just horrible, man. It's what it is. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter. I'm going to get through these really quick. Some scientist that went over to North Korea and I guess overviewed their little nuclear power situation says that they will nuclearize weapons once again. They will test nuclear weapons once again. And all I've got to say is, yeah, they've been trying to test nuclear weapons for 20 years, for Christ's sake. They've been starving their people so they can build their military-industrial complex and build these nuclear weapons, and they failed, for Christ's sake. Why do you think that they're coming back to the 6-7 party talks, for Christ's sake? Why do you think they're going back to the Joint Framework Agreement of 1994? Huh? Because they suck. North Korea can't do crap. All right? North Korea, what was it, 70% of their people are eating second harvest. All right? They're eating second harvest so they can sustain themselves. You know what that means? That means they're eating their own shit. So, I mean, it's kind of expected that this, little Kim over there, little Kim Jong-il, I mean, it's no coincidence that this asshole is going to start his nuclear reactor program. That's how he keeps getting money from the international community. I mean, that's how he pays to sustain itself. I mean, what do you think, his communist government is actually producing anything? No, they're not. The only reason that he's sustaining itself is because every time he turns on his nuclear reactors, you got the international community throwing money at this stupid moron to sustain his stupid, dumbass little communist empire, for Christ's sake. And it's disgusting. He's starving his own people, for Christ's sake. I challenge you, anybody, just do a YouTube search. I think that YouTube actually has a pretty interesting documentary about North Korea. Take a look at it for yourself. This is a disgusting cesspool, and I cannot believe that nobody in the international community, including the so-called peacekeeper UN, aren't going in there and removing this disgusting tyrant from power. But once again, United Nations doesn't really give a shit about world peace. They just give a crap about international bureaucratic institutionalism, and don't you ever forget it. Anyway, that's about enough of North Korea. Let me move on to another subject matter. I want to talk about this asshole. I don't know if you've been reading the paper, but out of the New York Times here, we got some jerk, believe it or not. I'm not joking, all right? We got some asshole in the United States that has been jerking off into Petri dishes at local sperm banks for, I mean, who the hell knows how long. But because this asshole has been, basically, ejaculating into cups for, 10, 15 years, this guy actually has, and as far as the document trails are showing, 150 goddamn children that have been given birth to, these artificially insemination jobs. I mean, most of these artificially insemination jobs are a bunch of bull-dyke lesbos that think that they want to be not anonymous, but monogamous, excuse me. They want to be monogamous over here, and then when they realize, they shit out the kid out of the oven and they're trying to be a real family, that they don't want to be a real family anymore, that they appreciated the little daisy chains and the muff diving orgies and all that crap they used to have before they had a child. And anyway, it's the whole Melissa Etheridge crap. That's all I got to say, all right? Melissa Etheridge, Rosie O'Donnell, I mean, that's a perfect example of what I'm talking about, all right? But anyway, according to the report out here by the New York Times, this asshole, as of today, there are 150 children, all conceived with sperm from one donor, all right? One donor. And because, you can kind of go and make an anonymous deposit, at a sperm bank, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can go out there and say, hey, I got some sperm over here, come on. I mean, you got $20 or whatever the hell they pay you for. I don't know. They give you a 20 spot. I don't know what the hell they do. But apparently this guy went to the well one too many times because he's got 150 goddamn children, for Christ's sake. 150 goddamn children. I mean, I would like to know who this bastard is, really. I would really like to know who this bastard is, so I could repeatedly kick him in the nuts until he is completely sterile. Straight up. I mean, there's a lot of sicko, disgusting mass murderer types out here. All right. Possibly, this could be a potential. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Not kill the man, or I'm not saying kill the man. I'm just saying maybe, maybe put his private parts on an anvil, and get yourself a mallet and just start. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, there is no reason why this asshole should have been able to make this many deposits at the sperm bank. You understand what I'm saying? There should have been no reason why this asshole, yeah, I'm here again, dude, I'm a college kid, dude, 150 children, for Christ's sake. And it seems to me, and I'm reading this article, I've read the article, it looks like all the children are, over-feminized, brony, fruit bowl losers. None of them are curing cancer, None of them are out there becoming doctors or surgeons or, contributing to biotechnology or anything of that nature. These are all just disgusting, useless, pathetic human beings that were basically nothing more than experiments for lesbos. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what most, I'm not saying all, but most of these sperm donors go to. They go out and they want to get pregnant. They're lesbos. They can't rub their little, dicka-dicka-doo together and make a baby, so they got to go out here and go to a damn sperm bank and get a turkey baster, have it shoved up their uterus pipe, and 9 months later you got a baby, for Christ's sake. But lo and behold, 150 children by this asshole. 150 children, unfreaking believable. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter. I want to talk a little bit about Jackie O, Jackie O, Jacqueline Kennedy. Did y'all hear about this? Anyway, ABC got the rights to, some exclusive audio files of Jackie O. She actually kept a freaking recorder in her twat or something. I don't know. She just kept the recorder on her and recorded a lot of candid conversations with people that were famous, people that were actually influential at the time. Anyway, they actually got Jackie Kennedy, which is John F. Kennedy's wife, Jackie Onassis, however you know her, for Christ's sake. They've actually got old Jackie O talking trash about Martin Luther the King. Can you believe this crap? I mean, good God. I'm not joking. She was actually talking garbage about Martin Luther the King, for Christ's sake. Are you kidding me? I mean, good God, man. I mean, wasn't this supposed to be a liberal woman, Wasn't it supposed to be a Democrat, that sort of thing? Here she is talking garbage about Martin Luther the King? According to the reports, this is just a, preliminary report. According to ABC, they're going to air the actual footage or something at some later time. But according to the recording, she actually referred to Martin Luther the King as terrible, as a terrible person. A terrible person. According to reports, I mean, there's a recording, allegedly, I mean, I'm just reading the report, of course, allegedly that she actually talked with everybody's favorite cross-dresser, J. Edgar Hoover, and her and J. Edgar Hoover were having this conversation, and J. Edgar Hoover basically told her that Martin Luther the King was actually, in one of his speeches that he was planning, what was it, the now famous March on Washington speech. According to J. Edgar Hoover snooping, and you all know J. Edgar Hoover, you're talking about one of the most wickedest big brother cross-dresser son of a bitches that ever had bureaucratic power of the FBI. I mean, that was that son of a bitch right there. And yeah, he was a cross-dresser. But anyway, he had taps on everybody. He had everybody's phones tapped. Anybody that was a threat to anything, anybody that he could extort, I mean, he had taps on him and he knew everything about him, all right? Old J. Edgar Hoover. Well, according to J. Edgar Hoover, he had actually told Jackie O, or, Jacqueline Kennedy at the time, that during that infamous, the now famous, I should say, March on Washington, that big speech, he was saying that prior to that speech, he had actually attempted to arrange a hotel orgy. I kid you not. This is what's being put on the tapes here. That Martin Luther the King was actually attempting to arrange a hotel orgy prior to the now famous March on Washington. For Christ's sake, can you believe this crap? And I'm just telling you what's being reported out here. I'm just telling you what's being reported, and that's why Jackie O, or Jacqueline Kennedy, or however you know this broad, she called him terrible. Martin Luther the King. I mean, doesn't Martin Luther the King have like a statue now in Washington? I mean, MLK trying to, hook up an orgy. I mean, wasn't this a man of the clergy? I mean, wasn't this man at the pulpit, talking about this and that? I'm just saying. All right? I'm just saying. I mean, to each his own. You want to have orgies, you want a squirrel fist, you want to do, I don't care what you do. I'm just saying, don't be preaching one thing and doing another. Don't be Jesse Jackson. All right? But, what did Al Sharpton say? Al Sharpton said that Jesse Jackson, because he was there when Martin Luther King was assassinated, he was there. Basically what this asshole Al Sharpton says about Jesse Jackson is that Jesse Jackson actually took Martin Luther King's blood on his hands and started wiping it on his clothing. I swear to God, this is how much dissent that you have within the urban leadership community. I kid you not, man. I kid you not. You can actually probably find that quote on YouTube that Sharpton said. He said that during a Larry King interview. But anyway, once again, Jackie O, Jacqueline Onassis, Jacqueline Kennedy, however you want to refer to her as, she has, been quoted as saying, according to these little audio files that they have, that Martin Luther the King was terrible. So that's pretty interesting. And finally, folks, on a lighter note, on a little bit of a lighter note, this is a story that maybe the bronies will probably get their assholes puckering for. Ben & Jerry's, the infamous ice cream company, is now releasing their new flavor, Sweaty Balls. Sweaty Balls ice cream. I kid you not, Sweaty Balls is the name of the new ice cream, Ben & Jerry's. I kid you not, huh? Yeah, that's going to get a lot of people buying ice cream there, Ben & Jerry, huh? Yeah. Next time I go to your ice cream shop and I go up to the damn, asshole who's got his nose pierced taking my order, yeah, that's what I want to tell this guy. Yeah, Sweaty Balls, please. I mean, this idiot will probably take the balls out of his pants, for Christ's sake. I mean, I kid you not. I'm not joking. Sweaty Balls. Huh? I mean, look at these bronies. They're like,
oh, my God. I mean, that's my favorite odor, for Christ's sake. I mean, why do you think I overextend my stay at gym class? I mean, good God. I mean, why do you think that I volunteer to wash the jock straps?
I mean, I can just see these damn bronies, their assholes are puckering right now, all right? Sweaty Balls ice cream by Ben & Jerry's. That's just great. That's just great. Let's take a couple of calls here. I want to hear what you have to say about Sweaty Balls. How about that? Let's hear what these goddamn bronies have to say about Sweaty Balls. How about that? 860, what do you think about Sweaty Balls?
Hey, what's up, Ghost?
How's it going, man?
Good. How you been?
I'm not doing too bad. I'm just kind of taken back that Ben & Jerry's is actually putting out a flavored ice cream called Sweaty Balls.
Hey, I've been collecting some government checks for a while now. And,
I can tell by that cheap-ass phone you're collecting government checks. Once you get a new phone, for Christ's sake, you stupid minority idiot. 614, what's up? What do you think about Sweaty Balls?
I was wondering what you thought about Rick Perry cutting the fire department's budget by 75% and then asking.
Well, you know what I think about it? I think that he was being fiscally responsible, all right? Now, look, I mean, the bottom line is that you cannot prepare any fire department for a drought of this nature. Do you understand that? I mean, this is the worst drought in U.S. history. And on top of which, this is one of the most driest droughts that we've ever seen out here in Texas, all right? Now, I don't care if, they cut funding for the fire department or whatever the case might be. Inevitably, he cut funding for these fire departments that are supposed to be volunteer in nature to begin with, all right? I mean, municipalities are in charge of their own fire departments, you stupid imbecile. 217, what's up? What do you think about Sweaty Balls?
How's it going, radio?
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, you're on the air. What's up?
The Sweaty Balls ice cream is pretty freaking weird. But you want to hear something even weirder than that?
I don't want to hear. You sound like some 8-year-old little jerk. I don't want to. Where are the parents? Where are the parents, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? 619, what's up? What do you think about sweaty balls?
Hey, motherfucker, why you hanged up on me last time?
Because you don't know how to spoken, all right? You don't know how to spoken. Listen to you. You just stumbled and mumbled over your own tongue, for Christ's sake. What did I tell you? What did I tell you the last time, 619? What did I tell you?
Yeah, hey, I do realize I kind of fell in that lame combat. I was kind of sober and tired.
No. I told you that you need to talk with a better articulation, all right? Stop talking like, you just hopped off the border, all right? Stop talking like, saying the inference of CH, like in the word chair, all right? Don't say,
I'm sitting on the chair. I'm sitting on the chair.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to actually understand that you have to articulate your words better, all right? Just because every Mexican out here is, trying to talk like they just popped out of East Los doesn't mean you should, 619. Am I right? Communication is key for doing business. Am I right?
I say you better close your damn mouth before somebody puts their sweaty balls in there.
No. Well, all of a sudden you started saying that with articulation, huh? As it related to a male's, male part, you were willing to go ahead and, talk very articulately then. Look, all I'm saying there, 619, is, you should try to be like, some of these Mexicans that people look up to, Why don't you be like an articulate Mexican? Didn't I make a suggestion that you should be like a Benjamin Bratt or something? Do you know who Benjamin Bratt is, man?
But should be like the typical Pancho Villa?
No. I'm talking about you should be Benjamin Bratt. Look at Benjamin Bratt, for Christ's sake, all right? He's done a few movies. He played a cholo in Blood In, Blood Out, but then he went out and played that, goofy-looking cop on Demolition Man. He's done all kinds of roles here, not to mention that he was banging Julia Roberts. Well, who isn't banging Julia Roberts? But I'm just saying, he was banging Julia Roberts. He penetrated legitimacy, for Christ's sake. Do you think that George Lopez is going to be able to bang a Julia Roberts with that, orale, why are you crying? Why are you crying, man? Orale. I'm going to make a show that exploit the Mexican people. That's what I'm going to do. Orale. You know what I'm saying there, 619?
Yeah, but hey, Ghost, I got a surprise for you. Guess what?
Don't scathe over what I'm trying to say, son. I'm trying to teach you a lesson. Get this idiot. You're not going to teach. Get him out! Jesus Christ, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, folks. I don't know, for Christ's sake. Anyway, that's about enough. All right, it looks like nobody gives a crap about Ben & Jerry's new flavored ice cream, Sweaty Balls. So I think that we're just going to go ahead and go right into everybody's favorite time of the broadcast. I'm talking about Radio Graffiti! That's right, folks. And for you folks that are unfamiliar with Radio Graffiti, this is what it's all about. All right, what you do is you can participate in the broadcast by giving me a call right now. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. And remember, when I call on your goddamn area code, when I call on your Skype name, you've got 4 to 5 seconds to say whatever it is that you have to say on your mind. All right? When I call on your goddamn area code, don't just sit there like some stupid deaf-mute milky liquor, all right? Get prepared, for Christ's sake, because I'm sick and tired of these assholes who just kind of just sit there. They're just sitting there. They don't even know what to say, Or they hang up. They're like,
I want to talk to I want to say something on Radio Graffiti.
And then when I finally call on them, they don't say a goddamn thing. Jesus Christ. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number that you need to be calling. And once again, you better get whatever it is that you want to say on Radio Graffiti squared away, and you better get it squared away quick. Anyway, before we get into Radio Graffiti, as a matter of fact, I think we should be doing some goddamn, what the hell should we do? Oh, yeah, just some Twitter shout-outs is what we should be doing, boy. We should be doing some Twitter shout-outs. Do we have any Twitter shout-outs there, engineer? All right, we got a couple of Twitter shout-outs according to the engineer here. So, of course, if you want a shout-out right here and right now, retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. And, of course, the Twitter account name is Ghost Politics, all one word, no underscores, all right? Ghost Politics. Let's go ahead and, take it from the top here. Let's see what we got. I'm not going to say these. You got Brony News again. We got some, you asshole. Hot in Texas. I mean, you assholes are heartless. You're heartless bastards. We've got Poop Tickler Jr., we've got Ghost's Ass Hair, you sick son of a bitch. We got No Corn for Texas. We've got Flaming Nipple Chops. We've got Stacy Erect. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Who the hell else do we have here? We've got TBC. All right. We've got My Little Capitalist. We've got Minty Floss. We've got Pio Dix. We got Just Peepin'. We've got Plummo once again. What's going on, Plummo? Who the hell else do we got going on over here? Do we got any more, engineer? We got a couple more to go. And, of course, if you want a shout-out, retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account, folks. We got Jeffers3094. We got that grunge guy, some asshole named Keynesian Capitalist. We've got Ghost is Tim McGraw. I'm not Tim McGraw, asshole. All right, don't insult me. I am not Tim McGraw. Do not insult me. We got Fluttershy Friday. We've got Texan and Fuego. You son of a bitch. You son of a goddamn bitch. Texas and Fuego, you goddamn son of a bitch. Damn it. Texas freedom. Damn it. God damn it! God damn it! Do you idiots even have a soul, for Christ's sake? I mean, we've got hundreds of miles of scorched earth, thousands of miles of scorched earth, and you people are laughing. You're laughing about it. You're laughing about scorched earth in Texas. You're laughing that people are losing their homes and losing their lives out here in these goddamn wildfires. Look at them. Look at them, engineer. They're laughing, for Christ's sake. I mean, good. God damn it. You assholes realize, do you assholes realize that I don't even have to do this goddamn radio graffiti, for Christ's sake? You idiots are going to laugh at Texas. I'm not going to sit here and do radio goddamn graffiti. Let me tell you something right now. I'll end the goddamn show right now in a heartbeat, you sorry sacks of crap. You stupid, dumb, smelly mooses. I'll end the goddamn broadcast right now, boy. I'll end the broadcast right now. I don't need to do this goddamn radio graffiti, all right? You idiots! You cyber vermin! You pieces of cyber hooligan crap don't deserve it, you fucking... Piece of crap! Jesus Christ. You people you're just pissing me off. Look at them. They're laughing about it. Let's see. Implement chat room martial law right now, engineer. Implement chat room martial law on these scumbags. Do it now. Look at them now, huh? Look at them. They're flapping their fat sausages on the keyboard, huh? They're wondering why they can't see themselves, see nobody chat. Well, I have implemented chat room martial law. Because you assholes are laughing at Texas. You assholes are laughing at Texas burning down, for Christ's sake, and there's nothing to laugh at, goddammit. There's nothing to laugh at. Got over 3.5 million acres of scorched earth out here. 3.5 million square miles. 3.5 million square miles of scorched earth. I mean, good God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Give me a goddamn drink. Give me a drink. Jesus Christ. I mean, you're burning a hole in my stomach. You're burning a hole in my stomach. I can feel the stomach plasma churning in the bottom of my intestine because you people are pissing me off. You people are pissing me off. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're laughing at Texas, you scumbags. God damn you. God damn you all. How dare you? How dare you scumbags laugh at Texas? We got scorched earth. We got scorched earth. God damn it. Good God. Oh, oh God. Oh. That's it. You know what? I'm not doing radio graffiti. How about that, you sorry sacks of crap? How about that? I'm not doing any radio graffiti. How about that, huh? I'm not doing any radio graffiti. How about that, huh? I'm going down to 6th Street. That's what the hell I'm doing, you sorry sacks of crap. Texas en fuego, you pizza! Oh my God. These goddamn scumbags. I mean, look at them, man. They're laughing, man. They're goddamn. They're laughing. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to do this. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me that goddamn mic. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to do radio graffiti. How you like that, huh? Happy Baller Friday, you stupid trolls, you stupid dumb pony assholes. I'm not doing any radio graffiti for you scum-sucking scumbags. All right? I'm not going to do it. I'm going down to 6th Street. I deserve better than this. Do you understand that? I deserve better than this. So I'm getting the hell out of here. All right? I tell you what, maybe, just maybe, I'm going to have a goddamn chat tonight, in the traditional methods here. Follow me on Twitter. There's the Twitter name right there. There's the Twitter name right there, for Christ's sake. And by God, we're looking for a few good men and women at the Capitalist Army. www.capitalistarmy.com, for Christ's sake. No, I'm not doing goddamn radio graffiti. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. You people are scumbags. I'm not going to do it, for Christ's sake. I'm not going to do it. Oh, my God, my chest hurts. Oh, my goddamn chest hurts. Oh, my heart's beating like a goddamn rabbit because you scumbags. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me tell you something right now. I better not be having no goddamn heart attack, for Christ's sake. Oh, Oh, my God. I'm out of here. Get me out of here, engineer. Get me out. Get me out. I'm done, engineer. Get me out of here. I don't care how many people are on the show. I don't care how many people are watching. I don't care if we have a full chat room. I don't I just want to get out of here. I just want to go to 6th Street. I want to have a few drinks. I don't want to think about these scumbags. I don't want to think about these trolls. I don't even want to think about these bronies. I don't want to think about these flesh flute players. I just don't want to think of them. I don't want to think of them, for Christ's sake. I don't want to think of them. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. I make my goddamn life a living hell, for Christ's sake. And they laugh about it. I'm out of here. You know what? Before I go, all you assholes that follow me on Twitter, all right, the reason that I tweet things is to enlighten you about certain subject matters, all right? Whenever I link you to something where they have a comment section, stop it with the comment graffiti, for Christ's sake, man. Enough! Enough of that crap. You're making me look stupid, man. It's bad enough that you assholes have all these goddamn videos making me look stupid, all right? But enough of this goddamn comment graffiti, for Christ's sake. I'm really getting a lot of people trying to email me up, asking me why I'm sending a bunch of cyber hooligans to sit there and bully them around, for Christ's sake. Can you believe this crap? They actually think that I'm sending you idiots to bully them. So stop with the chat, the goddamn comment graffiti. Knock it off. Knock it off. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. Get me out of here, engineer. These people don't deserve radio graffiti. All right? They don't deserve radio graffiti. They're laughing. They're laughing at Texas being on fire. They're laughing at the misfortune that we have, been afflicted with by this goddamn Mother Nature. Get me out of here, engineer. I don't want to talk to these scumbags. And enough with the comment graffiti, for Christ's sake. And you know what? You idiots will be lucky if I come back on Monday. You understand that? You idiots will be lucky if I even come back at all. You assholes will be lucky if I come back at all. That's it. I'm getting out. I'm going to the capitalist army. Go screw all you people that are sitting over here laughing at my misfortune. Screw all you people. Get me out of here, engineer. God damn it. Get me out.
You've been listening to True Capitalist Radio. The thoughts, views, ideas, comments, and opinions of the host of this show are absolutely his. Catch more live episodes Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 6:30 Central. Or check out archive shows at blogtalkradio.com. True Capitalist Radio.
That's it. I'm sick of these goddamn sick of them. I'm sick of them. Am I off the air, for Christ? Take me off the air, engineer. God damn it, what are you doing? Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me, engineer? Yeah. Well, folks, unfortunately, we're having technical difficulties here. We can't even end the show because for whatever reason, the goddamn, ridiculous switchboard is conveniently locking up. It's conveniently locking up, for Christ's sake, so we cannot end the show. So what do we do here, engineer? I want to go down to 6th Street. I don't want to talk to these scumbags. They don't deserve my presence, for Christ's sake. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can you just get me out of here, please, engineer? I don't want to talk to these scumbags. I mean, look at the kind of scumbags that we have to talk to here. Hey, 954, what's going on?
Hey, Ghost, I've got this Applejack fursuit for you, and it's absolutely...
You see, that's the type of idiot jerk dicks that we're going to have to talk to. I mean, look at this, a melting pot of godliness. What's up?
Hey, man, I love how you're taking care of these trolls.
Well, I appreciate it, man. At least there's one good comment. At least we can leave on a good note with a decent comment, huh? At least we can go at least leave on a decent note, for Christ's sake. But I guarantee you, the majority of these finger spankers are not here to sit over here and make nice. I tell you that right now. Look at it. Poco Kitty, what the hell's your excuse? You see what I'm saying? This idiot's playing Disco Inferno, for Christ's sake. Look at Angry Bird. What the hell's your excuse?
Texas is gay. Texas is gay. Texas is...
Look at this. This is what I'm saying. This is what I got to put up with on a consistent basis, folks. Why do you think I don't want to do these broadcasts? Why do you think I don't want to do these shows, for heaven's sake? Jesus Christ. It's just disgusting. It's what it is. It's just... Oh, Jesus Christ. Now, can we get out of here, engineer, please? I want to get out of here. All right? That's what I want to do. I want to get out of this goddamn stupid show. It's stupid. All right? It's stupid. Well, I want to get out of here. It's what I want to do, for Christ's sake. I'll tell you what. We'll have a couple. We'll have a couple of radio graffitis, so I don't look like an asshole. How about that? For the fans out there. How about that? A couple of them. 916 radio graffiti. Play with your Peter Popper, aren't you? 217 radio graffiti.
Hey.
B, your mother's Bruce Lee. 425 radio graffiti. Jesus Christ. 347 radio graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, am I on?
Yep. Not anymore, though. 801, what's up, radio graffiti?
I enjoy tacos, plus we're going to eat steak.
You enjoy tacos? Well, who doesn't, for Christ's sake? I mean, look, I'm from Texas, all right? I'm from Texas. We got a lot of Mexicans walking around out here, all right? So, I mean, I like tacos, too, but I don't like bean and cheese, all right? I mean, give me a break with a freaking bean and cheese already, all right? I mean, enough, all right? Enough of the freaking bean and cheese. All right, let's go with more. 215, radio graffiti. Stupid idiot. Jared, radio graffiti. Well, you're playing with your Peter Popper, too. Who else we got? We got the Hairbinger, radio graffiti.
Melting pot, 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 melting.
Son of a bitch. These freaking remixes, for Christ's sake. Do you hear this, folks? Do you hear this, for Christ's sake? Tango Whiskey, radio graffiti.
You're a phony! Hey, this guy's a great big phony! Hey,
this guy's a phony! Shut up! El Foxo Loco, radio graffiti. Shove it up your ass, you stupid Russian, cockeyed, vodka-drinking bastard. Soldier Leaf Hat, radio graffiti.
I don't drink water because it's where fish have sex.
Shut up, you stupid, dumb, ridiculous, wannabe Anna Kournikova, leftover excrement Russian prick. Let's see, who we got? Orf, 83, radio graffiti.
I have a submarine test on Sunday, Ghost.
Oh, man. This is the guy that told us September 20th is when it's going to happen down there in Israel, man. Good luck to you down there, Orf. Bear McBear, radio graffiti. Screw you, Spermy. Get Spermy's ass in here. Do we have him in here? Is he in here? Get him out, engineer. Get Spermy's stupid ass out of here. Get him out. I'm going to sit over here and allow this bastard to besmirch my show. Get him out. Stupid asshole. Who the hell else we got? Banjo the Bear, radio graffiti.
Melting pot, melting pot, melting pot, melting pot, melting pot.
Damn son of a bitch with these goddamn soundboards, for Christ's sake. You're lucky I'm even giving you these couple of calls here. You're lucky I'm just giving you these couple of calls for radio graffiti, for Christ's sake. My goddamn chest. Koozie the Bird, radio graffiti.
Melting pot, melting pot, melting pot, melting pot, melting pot.
Good. God damn it. That's it. I'm officially done now. That's about enough. All right, that's about enough. You all have made a fool of me long enough. I'm gone. I'm going to 6th Street. It's Miller time, baby. Hey, all you that want chat shout-outs, shove it. All right? Shove it. All of you that want chat shout-outs, shove it up your clogged-up pooper. All right? All of you. I'm done. Anyway, like I said, follow me on Twitter, you ass clowns. Ghost Politics is the name to follow. I may have a voice chat session this evening. If you're following me, well, maybe you'll get it. Anyway, get me out of here, engineer. I'm not giving these idiots any more time of my time. I'm out of here. Long live capitalism, baby. And let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something right goddamn now. You better spread the word about the True Capitalist radio broadcast. All right? And I'm not talking about spreading the word to a bunch of troll, milky-licking bastards. All right? I'm talking about spread the word to capitalist, to true capitalist. All right? And I want to say what's going on. I give a shout-out to all the true capitalists that are out there that are listening to me. I'm talking about the tens of thousands of capitalists that listen to me throughout the world. You are what make me continue this broadcast. You fill me with piss and fury so that I can go, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? To all these goddamn brodies, these flesh flute players, these muck divers, and these left-wing, long-haired, liberal, bedwetting hippies, for Christ's sake. I'm straight doing Street Fighter on their ass. Are you okay? I'm out of here. Get me out of here, engineer. Good God.
You've been listening to True Capitalist Radio. The thoughts, views, ideas, comments, and opinions of the host of this show are absolutely his. Catch more live episodes Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 6:30 Central. Or check out archive shows at blogtalkradio.com. True Capitalist Radio.
That's it.
Geico presents sharing versus oversharing. Earlier this week, Claire Tippins shared a princess nickname generator, 3 pictures of her dog wearing a tutu, and 2 online quizzes, including, what candy is your dream castle made of? Claire, your sharing has tipped the sugar scale and turned into oversharing. But have no fear, princess. Geico has something worth sharing with your internet kingdom, like how you could save hundreds on your car insurance just by visiting geico.com. No magic wand required. Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.